say you already know what time it is. Come on now.
Go blue, go blue.
Go blue.
I think that's why they're holding these up.
And go Lions. And go, hey,
And go Lions.
man, them boys pulled it off the game today against the Jets. You already know what time it is. Come on, this is one pride up in here. You already know, man. Stuff, you act like you're not happy, man.
To
Come
everybody who had parlays that hit, salute to y'all.
on. Man, you act like you're not happy, man.
I don't watch sports.
Man, whatever,
Salute
man.
to y'all, though.
Yeah, but you was at the game with me at the MSU game,
You
huh?
invited me. It was free tickets.
Anyway, hey, I'm glad we back at it again because I think you know what time it is, man.
What time is it?
I think it's time for Dr. Spock and Cosmic Shock to introduce a returning guest. Ain't that right?
Yes, 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 yes.
This man right here is not a stranger to the Takeoff podcast. This man right here done it all from A to Z. This man is a photographer,
Yeah,
a DJ,
I am.
an astronaut.
I'm trying to be.
A
Man,
hobbyist.
come on, man. You got it all.
Hobbyist for sure.
Man, don't be surprised this man run for president. But today,
I am.
we got to introduce our returning guest for the second time.
Yay, yay.
DJ Big Rob. Welcome back to the show, man.
Bingo. I'm back.
He's back. Welcome back to the show, my brother.
I'm good, man. And thank you for the sour sop. I'm
yeah,
definitely
you
going
are.
to drink this.
100%.
I hope it's not that good, so I don't have to beg for one on the way out the
Hey,
door.
man, I got plenty.
Oh yeah, we gonna do that.
A big case.
Hey, you got to drink with your pinky out, man.
You gotta drink with your pinky out.
Oh, man. That's
100%
see.
juice, no added sugar. Y'all know how we do.
And call us for a sponsorship because we drink this shit on the show all the time.
Oh, this shit is good right here.
I wish it was colder. I literally just threw it in the fridge. Literally.
So let me ask you this though: like, what do sour sop do? Do it make you it make you get a little bit more bagal?
No, it's just
Or it'll-
most fruits are good for fighting off, cancers and other things like
Okay,
that. Sour sop
alright.
is one of them, definitely.
But it ain't doing nothing to the whistle. That is.
I mean, it's fruit, so it's gonna help. But you
Okay.
gotta do more than just one drink. You eat a whole plate of chitlins and eat one apple. I'm sorry, it don't.
It ain't gonna do nothing. I
It's
ain't
about the
mad.
lifestyle, not
Let
the
it
one
do.
moment.
Let it do. Let it do.
If you must know, this support red blood cell health. So, yeah.
Talk your ish.
Hey, you already know how this go, man. But you know what? It's been, about a month or two since we've been on? Probably longer.
Man, longer.
I feel like
Yeah, it's been longer than
Yeah.
that. Yeah, but, we talk
I'm
all
from the
time.
summertime.
Yeah, we talk all the time, though.
We do.
Yeah, we talk all the time. So,
We do.
how things has been since you've been on the show?
It's been difficult. We had a lot of tragedy in my life lately. July 26th, I lost my grandson. He was a little boy who drowned at Belle Isle.
Ooh.
It was tough, but
I remember hearing about that.
that was my grandson. We was there too, so that my son he taking it he kind of hard with it, but the love is the only thing we got. That's why I tap in with you guys. That's why I offer up anything I can because that's all we got, y'all. And then he transitioned in July, and in July his funeral was August. And then beginning of September, my stepfather and my aunt passed in the same week.
Sorry to hear that, my brother.
No, listen here, my boy. Life is the best thing ever. But the one thing I say to people all the time, and we ain't going to make this a sad situation, you have to always remember, it's not about what you have. Sometimes it's about what you had. Because you can have the best meal ever, and once you eat it and it passed through you, it's what you had. You can always remember it. But if you never enjoyed it, if you never took the time with it, you can't say that. So you can have a parent in your life, but you may have had a good experience with them. You may have had a great car, but you never got to drive it. It's about what you had. It's about when you can remember and reflect on the best things that you did and the best things that you had to offer. That's why I'm back, because y'all gave me a great experience. I'm coming back again, and I want to support. And so, you only going to get out of life what you pour into it.
That's true.
And I pour into people. I hate so bad that my grandson is not here no longer. I hate that my son and his baby mama, they hurt from that. But I tell them all the time, like, some people can't have kids. Some people wish they had.
Was that their only child together?
That was their only child. That was the only child. And he was a junior to my son, so it was tough.
If you don't mind me asking, what was the age?
6.
6? That's what I thought, yeah.
Yeah, so the thing that we did, and I did a logo for him, and it was called Forever 6. Yeah, and like I said, it's tough, but at the end of the day, you being a man, tell me something that ain't.
Right.
So that's why. Let me look at the camera. This is my main camera.
Hey, both.
Love your family. Stay in their life. But then also you got to remember, here's another good quote. Blood doesn't make you family. It only makes you related. Love makes you family. The people who love you, the people who will do stuff for you that you can't do for yourself, the people who will advise you when you're doing wrong, the people who will compel you to do better. Them the people who love you. That's what you got to make sure you do. You know what I'm saying? You got to always watch out, because sometimes you think, people say blood is thicker than da-da-da-da and da-da-da, but sometimes they're your biggest competition.
Facts.
Your big brother, your little brother start seeing you do better than them. You know?
That's true.
But anyway.
Look at history. A lot of kings or people within the kingdom killed each other for the throne. Look at North Korea. You remember that? Allegedly.
Come on.
Allegedly.
Ain't no allegedly. Like sometimes, you know what?
Sometimes I got to say it.
I know. And politically correct is this new thing that we always have to do. But the truth is the truth.
Yeah, he took out his own pops.
The truth is the truth. You know what I'm saying? And of course, we don't know 100% because we wasn't there and we don't know. But there is a lot of things that we do know that we just have to be honest to, because that's the one thing we don't do anymore. We don't tell the truth to one another.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know, I'm glad you brought that up. Because
Come on with it.
Since we live in the so-called PC culture,
Yes.
a culture where you got to watch everything. Even you got people who said things 30 years ago, they want them apologizing for what they said. How do you feel about that overall?
I can't stand it, because who you was yesterday may have been the ignorant you today. Who you was today may be way more intelligent than you were when you were 18, 17, 16. So you can't live for yesterday. You can apologize for what you did yesterday. You can educate yourself on what you did yesterday. You can't erase it. You have to learn from it. A lot of us don't learn from those mistakes, and we just stick to it because I'm going to prove you wrong. And what I said, I'm not sorry for. You know, like, God is a forgiving God.
I did want to say something earlier.
Sure.
About pretty much don't take people for granted. That's how you learn to not to move on, or like you said, remember the good times with people. Don't remember
Sure.
the bad times with people. Like, I've had plenty of people in my life no longer in my life, but I know they're worse off now. So that's why I don't want to see them ever again, because I want to remember you when you were a shining light, not whoever you became now.
But here's the thing, and for y'all too, you got to remember, God's only going to teach you one or two things. He's going to teach you how to win, or he's going to teach you how to learn. Those bad experiences taught you. Those bad people taught you. Those people who didn't want to see you elevate taught you. What happens in our community is we don't want to be taught. We don't want to learn that lesson. We want to let that lesson go. But the one thing that I just said before is that God is a forgiving God. You have to learn how to forgive. You have to, because you can't live in your trauma. You can't be mad at somebody. I got a cousin who was mad because in 76, you did this. My mama didn't buy me a Christmas gift.
40 years ago. So
They hold on to it like it's a badge of honor. You know, what you did yesterday, all you can do is say, I'm sorry for them and I'm gonna do better. Mm-hmm. If you go to jail for murder and you gotta be in jail for 25 years, when you come home, are you different? Sometimes you are, and sometimes you're not. But what if you did change? You can only say, I'm sorry. You can't erase what you did wrong. All you can do is live in accordance to who you are today. You got to learn. And that's the one thing that we have to start preaching in our community. It's time to learn. We got mad because of SNAP benefits. Oh, Donald Trump took us off of SNAP. We ain't got no SNAP. They ain't giving us no more free food. Where are we going to eat at? Well, what if it wasn't none of that?
Facts.
What are we going to do? When do we grow up past that? It's not about a politically correct. When do we empower our people to not need handouts?
Thank you. I'm glad you said that. Be more independent.
It's not really about independence. Dependency is what we all need. Y'all needed me to come on the podcast as a new guest. I came. You feel me? I may need y'all to cut me up a good short, and I'm gonna ask. If you can, you could. If you can't, you just tell me.
Right.
I can accept whichever way it goes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that we are here to serve. You know what I'm saying? We are all here to be used. A lot of us don't want that because it don't seem fun to be used. You be like, oh man, you using me for my soursop drink. But when I walked in the door, you're like, man, gladly get another one.
Yeah.
Because the same way and here, let me say this. The best thing in the world is to come to God with an empty cup. If you come to him with a full cup, what can he put in it?
Absolutely nothing.
But if you pour it out, if you share with everybody here and your cup goes empty, when you go back to God, I did what you asked me, God, come on with it. Come on with it.
Unless he's still testing you. I'm sorry. That's the caveat.
But he might be testing you. But are you that thirsty where if you don't eat, then I got to go and rob somebody and take it back?
That's true.
Facts.
Patience is that virtue. You know what I'm saying? And it's so beautiful when you see the results of your hard labor. Being greedy, gluttony, come on, seven deadly sins, right?
You're absolutely right.
Gluttony is one of them, right? Just being greedy, I got to have it all. I got to get it back. I gave it yesterday. Man, I give it away and I don't care.
You mind if I ask him a question?
Go ahead.
Now, another reason why I'm glad you're back. I mean, beautiful,
Yeah,
way of wisdom, because everybody needs to hear that.
sure.
But to this day, something that you told me a couple months ago that still stick to me to this day.
My dog.
You told me a lot of times people aren't really prepared to receive good news. They're not, and I want you to explain. I know what you mean by that, but for the audience, could you expound upon that?
Well, we all love not to prepare. The number one thing that people say a lot of times is, you ask them a question, is what? I don't know. It's out their wheelhouse, right? Now let me look it up. Let me find out. Get back to you. I don't know. Man, where's 7 Mile at? Man, I don't know. I ain't from around here. Man, you ever been to California? No, I ain't been there. I don't know what California is. How many states in the United States? Man, I don't even know. The 20, 25, 15.
You reminded me of Chris Rock. He said, I don't know if you, on one of his specials, he said, nothing make a nigga happier than not knowing the answer to your question.
Oh, yeah, man. It's like a prideful thing. They stick their chest out.
I don't know.
And listen, we laugh a lot of times and we take for granted a lot of times our inability or our unwillingness to help.
Oh, yeah.
That I don't want to really help you like. But
help is when people just say, I'm going to pray for you.
oh, man.
Come on, man. That's really nothing. I'm sorry to those who are religious. I get it from your standpoint.
Pastors do it all the time.
People they really don't want to. Let me help you by actually grabbing these groceries, by actually shoveling your snow, actually contributing my physical energy to your something you may need. It's just, I'm going to pray for you and walk off.
But I'm going to tell you this. Some people you have to just pray for, right? Because there is a snake in that grass. And if you keep reaching your hand in that grass, you walk into the gas station. Hey, what's up? Let me get $25. You give me $25, I'm good, I'm gone. You reach into your pocket and the snake bites you. You're going to be like, I can't ever do this again. But you can quietly pray for him while you're in the gas station. I don't have it, brother. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to say a couple of words to God and see if he can pour it on you. You can't always expose your hand because there is a snake in the grass and he will bite you. He will bite you. And that's the gift that we have to make sure we pay attention to, that God is always going to give us, is you have to do your due diligence on what to do. Because like I said, if I reach into my pocket to give you something, I'm prepared for you never to give it back. I'm prepared for you to take it and do whatever you want to do with it. But here it go. So if I give you $5 and you only ask for $1, here you go, my boy. Do whatever you want to do. All he gonna do is crack with it.
That's
ain't on me.
That's assuming.
It ain't on. If you do, it ain't on me. God asked you to do one thing.
That kind of put me in the mind of what Cat said a long time ago. Cat Williams. He said sometimes, well, it's kind of a little bit different, but it correlates to what you said. Not having everything you want is a protection from your own damn self.
Bingo.
Because if you give a crackhead $5, what are you gonna do? He's just gonna smoke that $5 up. But if you give him $5 million, what are you gonna do?
You remember that movie? What's that dude? Justin Timberlake. Something about time.
In time, yes.
You remember his friend? He gave him all that time, and he got drunk and killed himself.
And killed himself. Yep.
Yep.
I remember that.
But you got to think that's life. You know what I'm saying? So that's why had and have is so much more important. To be able to say I had something, I did something. Mm-hmm. Some of those memories that I'm going to show y'all that I can say that I participated in, they so valuable to me because those are experiences that I can always lean back to and say, man, I didn't just live my life doing nothing. I don't know if I said this quote the last time we spoke, is Jazzy Jeff said to a couple of guys that was in the room, we were all backstage, And he said, you have to leave this world empty. You're going to sell some, you're going to give some away, but leave it empty. Don't keep your ideas.
Yes.
But no, if I tell you, you're going to steal it. Man, no, man, you got to give it away.
Get it copywritten.
I mean, sometimes you're going to get a copywritten, but sometimes, listen.
They going to do it, yeah.
Listen, Brody, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody ain't got the Takeoff podcast trying to do what y'all doing right now.
Man, what? We ain't even going to talk about it.
But I'm saying, listen, you know one thing they can't do? Is they can't be y'all.
Facts.
And as y'all evolve, it's going to get bigger and different. Mm-hmm. And then as you get wiser and you get wiser, it's going to get different. They can't stop what God got for y'all. They can't. No, they're going to try. Even when the corporations get a hold to it. You got to think, BET is owned by Asians. Chinese bought BET.
One of our previous guests just told us what
MTV used to be owned by an American corporation. It got bought out. Tyler Perry Studios is teaching us how to be black. And what is it showing us? I know, but even if you know, I know, and they know. But at the end of the day, what are we trying to do? What are we trying to do? Be the best y'all can be today. Mm-hmm. Don't worry about the mistakes you made yesterday. When you go to sleep, ask God to forgive you for them and to make you better.
Now, I do got a question for you.
Sure. Come on with it.
How did you get so wise? I mean, I know it's
I'm old and I effed up so much. I made so many mistakes. So the one thing I try to do is I don't try to live in my mistakes. I try to tell people about them. Hey, listen, bro, if you're going to have a baby with her, if you can put your heel into her without any sleeves or any gloves on, be prepared for everything gonna come with it. Men don't do that. The biggest thing that here, 2026, it's our turn. Black men gotta step up. Ain't no more letting the ladies do it. I'm so tired of strong black women tropes and sayings and it's all about the strong black woman. And why would we want that? Why? If you could tell me why we want strong black women and not strong black men, or just strong men, period. You know, they call it a knock on us. They call us sassy.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Say you hypothetically single in a scenario. You tried to talk to a girl, she rejects you. You tried to talk to her again, she rejects you. But now you see she got to help take all these groceries into her house, and she asks you for help. Do you still help her?
Yes. Okay. You know why though, right?
Why is that?
Because your rejection don't reject me. I was your blessing. And I'm still gonna be the blessing because guess what God asked me to do? Man, it don't offend me.
But you ever see the way social media sways people? Like it's a lot of women when they finally call upon a man that they turn down. A lot of men was like, yeah, that's what she get, or yeah, she passed. It's like still be a man, even if.
But then sometimes you got to understand it depends on what level of disrespect her no comes at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if she, yeah.
You know, but at the end of the day, if I still can help, I will. You know, I don't want to see a lady on the side of the road and I'm just the dude that drive past and be like, hee. That ain't because one day it's gonna be my mom or my daughter. It's gonna be. There used to be a time where we had that covering, where we was that umbrella for the lady down the street. We was that umbrella for our nieces and nephews, even though we ain't have kids. We was that positive image. Look what happened in Chicago.
What do you think? Yeah, that's a very good. Could you talk about that for a minute?
Listen, we are so struck with, and I'm gonna tell you where I think it went wrong. What was the world star hip hop? It's where it all went down at. What? Remember when World Star Hip Hop used to hit somebody and you say World Star?
Yeah, I remember that.
That was it, and we got enamored with seeing violence done upon people, and that's what we do, and we look at it over and over again, and we make it go viral, and that's the thing that we call the distraction. So that is the clown thing we see. I always ask this question: when you go to the circus, what do you go see?
The clown.
The clowns. What are the clowns? Are the clowns the main act? Never. The clowns are a distraction while they're cleaning up the lions or bringing out the tigers or bringing out the elephants or the trapeze artists get it set up. They bring the clowns to do what? Distract you, to not pay attention. To not pay attention to what's going on. They're talking about things that entertain you long enough, that get you long enough to not be paying attention to what's really going on. And they good at the distraction. Diddy trial.
Yep.
If Diddy go to jail, do you really care? I'm a super football fan, right? And I used to be. I'm not as much as I used to be. But I used to care when they lose. I used to be getting sad, like, man, my team lost. I don't care. You know why I don't care? Because I used to work at Foot Locker at Fairlane, and the Lions facility is out there. And we used to have a quarterback named John Kitna.
I remember John Kitna.
John Kitna was the quarterback. And John Kitna came in the store to buy shoes. He was a Jordan athlete, believe it or not. But he came in the store to buy shoes. And my cashier said, are you sad because y'all lost today? And he said, no, not really. You know, it's a job. No, not really. He said, and then plus, I made $220,000 today.
Dang.
What? We sitting here, we crying. We spent $2,200 to go to the game and to buy jerseys and he just made $250,000 win, lose, or draw. And that was years ago. How much you think these guys making now?
I didn't know it was like that back then. I thought they was.
He was a quarterback.
20.
He was a starting quarterback. John Kitna was a starting quarterback. You got to think $200,000 a game. They only pay at the time. I think they only played like 16 games. Yeah. Now they play 18. But that's a lot of money. But it ain't really a lot of money when you think about what they're making now.
But if he would have invested it right, yeah, that's still.
What I'm saying, so $220,000 per game. That's per week. You know what I'm saying? Maybe for 18, 20 weeks. Come on, do that number ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I say all that to say, we gotta think better and do better. You know what I'm saying? We can't fall in love with the distractions.
You know what? I'm glad you said that about World Star because notice how, like you said, we'll chat World Star whenever something break out instead of breaking it up.
Oh yeah. No, we don't even do that.
Pull out the phone.
We pull out our phones.
The phone, yeah. Pull out the phone.
We pull out the phone. We want to enjoy it with the phone. I'm gonna see it again. I'm gonna show you the news. So what they do now is they pull out the phone and check on your people. He go to dead body right here.
That's real true. That check on your.
He go to dead body on 7 Mile. Look at he shot all up in the face. They don't even know. What if you did? What if that was your mom or your son? My man, his son on Southfield, and he found out because people was holding their phones up.
That's a bad way to find out.
Man, like I feel for him because when my grandson transitioned, they recorded it and they shared it and they made comments on it, and they don't even know what really happened. But now, how do I tell my son it's gonna be all right when he's dealing with it? With the Chicago thing, how do you tell that little boy it's gonna be all right?
You can't. How can you?
How can you?
You can't.
And his mom got sickle cell, like she's sick for real.
Hurting. You can see it in every step. So.
But what do you do? How do you get that back?
Yeah.
And we only get it back when men take their proper role.
And the dad wasn't around. I wish he was there though, but.
But even if the dad was there, the narrative would have been different if the dad would have been there because guess what would have happened?
What would have happened?
The dad would have jumped on her or pushed one of the little kids and hurt the little kid. And you touch my son, you touch my kid.
And he's the scapegoat.
And you a man, you jump me, and he ain't mean nothing. They were just arguing. It's just.
That's why sometimes when they say men ain't supposed to hit women or hit kids, I'm like. I like to analyze full situations.
Absolutely.
That's who I am.
Yes.
I've been in situations where no, y'all didn't see everything. That woman deserved that.
I mean, I get it.
It's rare, but they exist.
But can I ask you this?
Sure.
When it comes to that, who's really to blame? I know the kids did wrong, but who's really at fault for them behaving that way?
Well, the easiest question is to say the system, easiest, but it's not. The easiest thing to say is the parents. It is, but it's not. The person that I put a lot of the weight in is on us. Us. We will penetrate a lady, we will participate with a lady, but we will not correct the lady's step and we won't stay in their life. We don't even stay in our mama's life the right time. Or we stay in our mama's life too much. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We don't stay in our, we make our girls to be strong and we make our boys to be weak. Mm-hmm. Daddy, I'm about to go to jail. I need a lawyer. Well, you didn't need a lawyer when you was selling drugs. You didn't need a lawyer when you was carrying that gun. You ain't when you was calling out this, that, and the third. When you was on the block and I told you to come home, you wouldn't. You didn't. So you as a man, we gotta start teaching boys how to be men.
I think certain things need to be default. All boys and girls need to learn how to fight because most people with a martial art discipline are naturally not out seeking fights in the street. That's me though. I've never encountered somebody with a boxing license who just rowdy at school. They learn, or even somebody who takes sports serious. They don't beat a class clown for the most part.
I also think we need to come back to community.
Yes.
To be in the village.
Yeah. You got to think Donald Trump's make America great again, right? So you say that, and T.I. said, when was America great for black people, right? And so we can't really recall when it was great for black people. But in the 1920s, 1910s, 1920s, 1930s, 1940s, 1950s, we had family.
That's true.
We had senators. Brody, we were inventors.
We had our money.
We had communities. We had money. We wasn't broke. Like they always take us in those times as slaves, and we had black universities.
We kept Cadillac in business. We did so much.
Listen, not just spending money. We used to, because you gotta remember, we didn't in the 30s and 40s. We couldn't spend money at Cadillac and on those cars. We didn't have it. We only had each other. We used to own the pharmacists lived in the neighborhood, the police officer lived in the neighborhood, the judges lived in our neighborhood. We all lived together. But in the 60s, when Martin Luther King said we need to be able to go anywhere, redlining kind of helped us a little bit stay together.
Whoa. It helped?
I'm going to tell you, because the people who had money couldn't leave and go out in the suburbs. They had to stay in the city and make sure the city we had places like Black Bottom. Black Bottom ain't always used to be bad.
I heard 75. Is that Black
Bottom? Yeah, 75 is where the stadium is.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The Tiger Stadium, that was Black Bottom cast area. You know what I'm saying? But they took us out of there. The riots, all up in 12th Street. It was all black businesses, all down 12th before the riots. They didn't insure us. Even though we had insurance, they didn't pay us out. So it took a lot of black ownership away from us. It closed black businesses they didn't pay insurance to. And what happened is, it just like they doing now. Detroit is being it's not, Brody. We not buying Detroit. We renting in Detroit from them. They turning your mama house into it. Y'all lost it in taxes, or they got a mortgage on they couldn't pay, and now somebody buy. I get a phone call probably once a day from somebody who want to buy my property in Detroit.
Yep.
Hey, son, this property, I give you a fair offer and give it to you. I'm buying the property over there. You got any other ones you want to sell? Because they understand what it's going to look like in 10 years, what it's going to look like in 15 years. They listen. Dan Gilbert is buying Holland Park. When is that? Who do we invest in? What do we invest in as a group, as a group of people? We invest in what?
Other people's stuff, fashion and clothes and stuff that don't mean
Cadillac.
Not even Cadillac. Gucci, Louis, Prada. Listen, I've been seeing so many Mary shirts. Like, that's a brand, a Mary. Yeah. I mean, I'm saying, but you just think about that. Those fashion brands, those brands that give us legitimacy.
But then they fade.
But it's not even the point. They could be perfect, but tell me where. If you got 400, you got 400, and I got 400. Instead of buying a belt, why don't we buy a vacant lot?
Yeah.
I never understood them dudes who.
Yeah.
I'm saying, but you know why you don't understand them? Because you haven't got dudes that understand what you're talking about. Bringing us together, empowering us. You know what I'm saying? Why do they teach languages in school that we don't use, that's not being used? They may teach Spanish, but the number one language in the world is probably English, and then probably Spanish, and then probably Arabic.
Then Chinese.
And then Chinese. Like, why are they not giving those up? Why are they not teaching technical skills in high school? Why are they not teaching accounting in middle school, and taxes in high school, and elevated in these, like, business math?
I've been saying that.
To possibly answer it, somebody has to be at the bottom of society, and they're systematically designing us to be at the bottom. Like, go to a private school. If they teaching them how to be the boss, how to be the entrepreneur or the owner. They're teaching us how to be the worker, how to not really use our minds to think.
But let me just interject with that. Sometimes your own family will teach you that too, because we come from families that say you got to do 30 years in order to make it. You know what I mean? Do your own thing. So we program.
What do we talk about? What do we talk about? You get behind. You get inside of the plantation and you do that 30. And you get your 200,000 in your 401k, and then you leave the plant after 30 years. You started at 20, and you left at 30. You left at 55. or whatever it is and got your retirement and all you did was zip screws. You didn't take I ain't take no plumbing skills. I'm a chill. I got some money put up. I got my house paid for and not my next chapter.
And you know what's interesting? What you said, 30 years. That means you had 30 profit sharing checks, 30 years worth of bonuses, 30 years worth of whatever you got. What did you do with it?
But you got to think, who telling you to do something with it?
Nobody.
How many investors have you got in contact with? How many times have you looked into starting an investment group? How many times have you looked to empower yourself and the people around you? Listen, we're putting a program together called Owning the Kingdom. And Owning the Kingdom is an investment group. And it's not a color investment group, but it's an investment group. It's not a men's investment group. It's an investment group. It's not a nothing. It's for people who want to turn around and turn 100 into 200. The thing that I want the group to be able to do is to be able to buy 6 acres in Highland Park, so we can start community living. And you go project 1, project 2, project 6, but we own 6 acres. You know what I'm saying? And so you start an investment group like that, and we meet December, I think 15th, right before Christmas.
Oh, this is not hypothetical. This
is going. It's Owning the Kingdom. We also have a men's mentoring group that we meet once a month. That we used to do it, and at the Salvation Army on the East Side. But we're going to start meeting at this church in Highland Park. But it's called Kings Building Kingdoms, and it's a men's think tank, just sitting at the table and talking. And the 4 pillars of the program is to, 1, talk about financial growth. Where you at financially? Where you want to be at? What can you contribute financially to your tomorrow? 2, where's your spiritual connection at? Whether you believe in God, who you believe in, what you believe in, where's your connection at spiritually? 2, health and wellness. Can you get and gain something in health and wellness? Like, are you in the gym? Are you eating right? How are you eating right? And this collective is either learning from you or teaching you. And then the final one is conflict resolution. How do you resolve? And it's not always with me and you. Sometimes with your mama. Sometimes with your daddy who ain't never been in your life. Have you ever told your dad, it's cool, my guy? Have you ever told your brother who slapped you and who stole from you that it's all right because that's yesterday? We don't know how to resolve. We don't even know how to resolve with our kids. And where can we defeat that at? If men sit down and mentor men on how to go forward. Kings building kingdoms.
You mind if I ask them? If somebody want to get down with you or try to get in contact with the group,
we'll put my email in the situation.
I did want to know about the investment group.
Sure.
What's the minimum somebody has to bring to the table?
Well, that's what we'll talk. The group that we have now that we meet on the 15th is to lay some plateaus, like some buy-ins, and it'll probably be a buy-in at maybe $2,500 to buy into the group, and then you buy into the group, and you become a part of the think tank. So now you got some say in it. And as we move the group forward, we want to start purchasing probably April 26th. You know what I'm saying? We have to go and meet with the city of Highland Park or the city of Detroit, because I don't mind buying in Detroit either. But we want to buy on the Woodward corridor, along the Woodward corridor. I don't care if it's a block away, 2 blocks away, because Detroit Woodward corridor is that you can't get it. It's not available no more. Unless you look at 7 Mile and Woodward on the east side of the street. If you look at the boulevard, north of the boulevard on the Highland Park side, on that top corner, and or maybe 6 Mile, blocks in, it's the vacant lots, you know what I'm saying? Or Hamilton, you look at Hamilton and Puritan, it's a lot of space that you can go get that's already been either this non-productive land, but how can we buy at least 6 acres? And you don't even see how big 6 acres really is, but it's kind of nice.
Oh, yes, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if you can do that as a collective, when you have 15, 20 people that's going in and saying, hey, we got a perspective, we got a land map, we have an idea, here is our portfolio, here's where we want to go, we got this guy speaking for that guy, this, we have everything in a row, all our ducks in a row, and now we want to move the needle to say, here's project 1, and project 2, and project 3, and to work that bag step by step all the way around. You know what I'm saying? But listen, bro, 26 is different from us because 26 is the year of the man. We're not turning down no more. All of that, you can be trans and you can still be on the basketball team for the little girls.
Man,
It's the clown shit. You know what I'm saying? And listen, and one thing about it is when you are opposed to what somebody else does, they make you seem like you opposed to what they want to do. I don't have a problem with what you do. I don't care who you sleep with. I don't care how you dress. I don't care I don't care. It don't bother me none. You know what I'm saying?
I do got an issue when y'all try to expose the kids to it.
But you said something totally different.
No, I just was.
I'm saying, but I get what you're saying. When you expose anybody to your over-sexuality, so you gotta think, do you think it's cool when that over-sexuality is your homeboy? He like, man, I just popped my girl and her mama. That's the same goofy.
He say that to me all the time. He was like, I don't want to hear your.
But just think about this. That's the same goofy. And I don't want to call it like goofy, like I'm trying to say you goofy for doing that. But at one point in time in your life, you have to protect what you're talking about and who you are.
Yes.
It's not protected because I want to expose it to him, but you may be giving him that devil worship and be like, man, I got 2 hoes. And what this hoe do, and not this. And he like, well, I want that one day. You the snake. And you bit him even though you did it out of love, or so we thought. Like I used to think that if I'm the first person to expose my son to sex at 13 years old, he ain't gonna be gay.
Yeah.
I didn't know no better. And so I'm telling my son, hey, listen, you want to go to the arcade or you want to go? I got this girl. And I thought that he said I want to go to the arcade.
You brilliantly broke that down in a way where it was hard for me to explain it because, like you said before, by such and such explaining something to me about what he got, I'm low key drawing up a plan in my mind, which is unhealthy, by the way, to get the same, which can land me up in a even more messed up position than how he got it. So you broke that down.
Yeah, because you always got to remember what's for you may not be for me.
That's true.
It may not be in my tarot cards. I may think it's what I want. But all I really wanted you to say, man, Rob, how you doing today? Man, it's good to see. I tried to make those phone calls, and we talk all the time. And hey, man, I finally left, and I'm doing something different. Man, I'm proud of you. I'm happy for you. I'm so happy for you. And I learned that from my cousin. My cousin, he had got married at 40, and he had married his girl he went to high school with. He met her again at their high school reunion. And my cousin OJ, I was like, man, you sure you about to get married at 40? You just got divorced. You crazy, man. You could be out here swinging and And he looked at me with such disgust and said, cuz, sheesh, why you just can't be happy for me? And I'm telling you, how to, how you grow how on the cartoon they get the donkey head. I had the donkey head. And I said, damn. He said, man, you ain't got to kiss her. You ain't got to love her. You ain't got to do it to her. You ain't got to pay for her. Just be happy for me.
Facts.
And I said, you know what? And then she turned out to be my dog. I love his wife. Like, man. But you can only be who you are. And who knows better? I didn't know no better. So I'm saying goofy shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
And not even knowing what shoes.
And he gave it to me so eloquently. Dog, why you worrying about all that? Just be happy for me. Whether I picked the wrong person or the right person, just congratulations. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And from that point on, I'm happy for you. Matter of fact, I'm going to be the one promoting it. Every time I hear from somebody, that's what I'm going to say. You feel me? I'm happy for you if you can go get 2 of them. I got a homeboy who got 2 of them. Both of them live with him. 2 of them. I'm like, man, you was amazing. You amazing. I said, how you do that? He said, man, I tell him the truth from the get-go. Mm-hmm. I'm
That's true. Yeah.
Man, you know how much I used to lie? Sneak it around and no, I ain't married. No, I ain't got no wife. No, whatever. And then you see him at the mall, you like, uh-oh, this is about to go all the way ham. Mm-hmm. But then when I looked at what Neo does and what other people do, he was like, man, I just say what's happening. And if you with what's happening, then we what's happening. How many of us don't do that? We always lying. Or we always trying to have it all. Sometimes you can't have it all. Sometimes you can only have one. Sometimes you don't deserve none because you ain't put that work in. Yeah. And if you think about us as a people, us as a people, we used to live in that polyamory or polygamy lifestyle where the king, he had how many wives?
Concubines. Well,
Plenty.
yeah.
No, the king used to have wives.
Plenty.
Because he could pay. Oh, yeah, I want her. I got goats for you. You good. Goats. You want goats? Oh, I got goats. Get him 25 goats. Come on. Give him 15 goats and come on. And they all had roles in his life. Does that work for everybody? No. But that we only got to this monogamy when we came to the United States, into this new world where we took that European lifestyle and one man, and this is what we're supposed to have and da. And if you stop and think about it, what did God want you to do?
Be fruitful and multiply.
How many kids he want? How many he said he was supposed to have? Did he say one?
No.
We don't even have one no more because we teach our ladies how to have abortions. We abort our kids at an alarming rate. Listen, black people still only 13%, maybe even 12% of the United States nowadays, my boy.
I don't be believing them statistic numbers.
You think so you think we think we've grown as a nation? Well, we lead the country in abortions per capita.
Can I say this real quick? I would say black people are more influenced, like you said. But at the same time, when you at the Democratic National Convention outside of Chicago, you got the Planned Parenthood bus pulling up.
And they be about at colleges and stuff.
Yes. So that's more of an influence more than anything.
Because they want you to be able to do whatever you want. Yeah, whatever you want. No discernment. No, you can have it all. No, you can't.
No, you can't.
As a man, you can't have it all. If you a billionaire, you can't have it all. You know what? You know why? Because I got all the money in the world and I can't buy love. I can't buy loyalty. Because once my money gone, they gone, right or wrong.
That's true.
You got a beautiful beard, right? It connect everywhere you want to connect that. If you want it to grow, it's black. I can't get that no more. It's over. It don't connect all the way right here. I can't, no matter what. I just can't be you. I only can be the best me. But what happens in the world? Well, since I can't get a beard, I'm going to have somebody paint me a beard on. I'm going to get some beard plugs. I'm going to get a beard wig. We doing everything.
There's dudes now with fake six-packs.
Come on, my boy. Come on, my boy. But that's
hair, the tattoo hair, bald face, or even
come on, my boy. Wigs. They got the little wigs.
They wigs too, yeah.
But you got to understand, man. We just not happy at who we are. We always want to be somebody we ain't. But when you settle in to be you, man, ain't no better you than you. Ain't no better you. But there we go. Go ahead, because I've been talking for hours.
I don't mind.
I would definitely want to talk about your art, your photography.
Uh-oh.
I see you came with some good stuff here today, especially that Kobe Bryant.
Talk about it. What all you got?
Well, let's go. Let's go.
You got the Ali right here in front of you.
Yeah, the Muhammad Ali.
Ali. So if the camera catching it good, this is my Ali autograph. I got it in probably 89. And I had it in a drawer for 100 years. And so we finally got it. I finally put it in a little frame just to hang it on the wall in my little office in the back. I don't know if I showed y'all that one. That right there we did the Hard Knock Life tour. So that's Jay-Z, me, DJ Clue, and my homeboy Dave. And we took that in Kentucky. This is my homegirl. Every time I see her, I say, I want to be with you. That's MC Light.
MC Light.
And I had her autograph the picture, love Light.
If y'all can see it, hopefully we ain't putting that glare on it.
You might put the glare on it, but y'all see it.
Paper Thin is one of my favorite songs.
Paper Thin. I am the light.
Is this Jay-Z handwriting or who handwriting?
That's DJ Clue.
DJ Clue.
Jay-Z is in my book.
I do see DJ Clue, yeah.
Bustin' Loose. Wow.
Bustin' Loose, my Richard Pryor autograph. Richard Pryor was one of my heroes. I was kind of heartbroken when I found out that he played the game in Hollywood. Eesh.
Yeah, you heard the roast?
I know.
Yeah, the roast.
Yeah.
But one of my favorite movies from Richard Pryor is Moving.
Oh, yeah?
Moving.
Okay.
Beside Harlem Nights and
Harlem Nights doing it.
And Car Wash.
Yeah.
When I heard about him and Marlon Brando, I didn't believe it. I didn't believe it at that.
I know but listen, that's why, hey, Brody, I'm here for the laughs. It don't matter. Because I'm gonna tell you, if R. Kelly was out of jail today, would you go to the R. Kelly concert if he had a concert?
Yeah, I like his music. I know how to separate art from artists.
I'm going.
But at the same time, I find a contradiction with that. We want to demonize R. Kelly, but at the same time, we still watch Harvey Weinstein movies. I'm just saying.
Gotta separate art from artists. That's all.
Yeah, that's that. But what I'm saying is, if we're gonna point the finger at one person, let's point the finger at everybody.
But you know, you got to remember too that R. Kelly, the demon that he was probably in his personal life, and the demon that he was in that gang studio. You know, like you said, the most poignant thing you said, I separate art from artists. You know what I'm saying? You can't fix the person. He probably broken, because they usually say victims become the new victimizer. What does it say?
Allegedly, his sister did something to him, and now he.
Yeah. You know,
People hurt people.
all the time. But let me get back to this, because I got a couple things. This right here is something that I wanted to show you. That's Joe Gilliam. That's his 1974 Sports Illustrated. And Joe Gilliam was the first black starting quarterback in the NFL. He started before Terry Bradshaw. And Joe Gilliam, that's my dog. So I'm a Steeler fan, so that Joe Gilliam, that's his Sports Illustrated. It was the best copy I could find.
When'd you get this? Back when it came out?
No, I wish I would have got it in 74. 74, I was probably like 6 years old. I probably got it maybe 15 years ago, 10 years ago, but I'm a Steeler fan, and I like that little type of when you find it. Then I got my autographed albums.
See, stuff like this,
Houdini.
I'm scared to touch, man.
Why?
My hands be greasy.
Man,
now.
listen, I ain't taking it to the Smithsonian Institute. They're going right back in the bag, right back in the basement.
Dude, Houdini.
And that's Ecstasy, who passed away, and John Lill. So the Open Sesame album. And then this is The Whispers. And both of the brothers signed it. You know, Scotty Scott passed away.
This is one of my favorite groups of all time.
Yeah, that was my mama's favorite group and one of mine. So I love it. So, you know, you gotta.
You know, this is a good album cover, but some of them album covers, like what's their name? Don't let me get it right. What's their name? Isley Brothers and other people. I look at the album covers, and I'm like, y'all kind of was dressing wild.
Oh, that was wild.
Like,
yeah,
like even borderline feminine.
What?
I'm like, what is
borderline?
Okay, I didn't want to really go.
What? You see? Look at.
I'm trying to think of
go
the
look at some
group.
of Rick James. Go look at
Hey, them high
Hell
heel
Melvin and the
boots.
Blue Note.
Even
Blue Notes.
the earlier rappers. I can't think of their names.
Furious Five.
So yes. I was like, whoa.
Where they had on cowboy boots.
Cowboy boots. They had on leotards
Leotard.
with the shirt all the way down there with the gold chain. But they dressed like it was the disco era. So they was from the 70s. So these guys was old enough to be that.
From a cameo.
Yeah.
Hot top fade.
So this one,
drawn.
this one right here is another good one of mine. That I like this one.
Funkadelic.
That's an autographed George Clinton.
Hey, you know who used to be the wildest one, in my opinion, Funkadelic? That dude that always wore the diaper.
Yes, it was crazy.
They was crazy with that one.
What happened to mustaches? People don't wear thick mustaches no more.
They do. They just they
No more?
yeah. It's a lot of them that's out here that you be like, they're like, oh, come on, my boy.
The only famous person with a mustache kind of now is NBA YoungBoy. Every now and then he'll grow it out.
NBA YoungBoy is ridiculous.
No, you got what's the name too? Playing the centers. Michael B. Jordan.
Dang, I didn't even think about it. You're right.
Michael B got he looked ridiculous.
It's like one of them
Take it
mustaches you don't even realize is on his face.
Take it off. Quit playing. And so the last but not least.
Oh, he didn't see it. He didn't see that one.
Last but not least, that's autographed Frankie Beverly.
Frankie Beverly.
Yes, and that came. These albums came from my my homeboy, Mr. Lewis, the autograph man. He got me into the autographed albums, and these are some of the ones that I got from him. And,
This got One Nation on it.
Yeah.
That's the One Nation auto. Yeah, that's One Nation, and then that's my Frankie Beverly.
Now
Frankie
you know,
Beverly autographed it. Yes.
Now you know I gotta ask you.
Come on.
What's your favorite Frankie Beverly song?
Come on, man. You know my favorite Frankie Beverly song is not nobody else's favorite. It's Thank You. Thank You, and For a While. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I love it. But I love Frankie Beverly. Period. But you know I'm the dude who messed with the dude who messed with the dude.
You don't do the Happy Feelings?
No, it's okay. I hear too much. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. I get
When you think about something that you really love, it has to have some meaning to it to me. And some of those songs got a whole lot of meaning to it. You know what I'm saying? Like Thank You is, you know, he just say, I want to thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you. And that's what I'm saying.
That's probably their closing song there on their concert.
It might be, but it's, to me, I use it as a closing song, or I use it like to thank people for having me come and DJ.
I like We Are One.
We Are One. I loved it too. Yeah, yeah. So then we do a thing called Posters Reimagined. And so that's my Kobe. We colored it and redid it to bring that to super life.
What you mean by Kobe? That's Kobe Bryant?
Kobe Bryant,
Kobe, yeah.
when he was with Adidas.
That used to be the black and white photo.
So black and white photo, and we colored it all the way up, and we put his name behind it, and we made it in
I remember that.
It was a 2-sided poster that they used to hand out back in the day. And y'all will see it, because I know y'all have downloaded it and make a great short out of it. And definitely last, but totally not least, this is super special for me. I'm a Steeler fan, and I got invited to Jerome Bettis's Hall of Fame induction, and this is the booklet that came in the mail.
The bus.
Yeah, and that had my invitation in it, and had all the little where to goes, and it came with all my credentials on, the parties to get into and how to get into it.
Did you ever meet John Madden?
No, I wish. But that's when Jerome got inducted. I've been knowing Jerome for a good while. We got to go to his draft party. He got to take some pictures at the draft party. And, when he played for the Rams, I got a bunch of, actually, believe it or not, Jerome Bettis, me, was the first person to ever do an autograph session with Jerome.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but did he go to Notre Dame?
He went to Notre Dame.
That's what I remember.
He went to McKenzie, then he was going to go to Michigan, but he ended up going to Notre Dame.
Any reason why?
I'm not really for sure what happened, but it was something that made him change and not go to Michigan. But yeah, it's my dog.
Canton, Ohio. Yeah, that's what the Hall of Fame is. See?
Yeah.
And these are the...
You know what? I've never met nobody else with that last name, Bettis,
Oh yeah?
in my whole life. Sometimes when I hear people's last names, I'm like, I've never... You hear Jones and Jenkins all the time.
All the time.
But certain names...
Yeah,
like
you
Golden
hear.
Tate, I was like, Tate? I've never met nobody named... Well, no, I take that back.
Yeah, I got a friend whose name is I got a friend whose last name is Tate. Yeah, it's my dog too.
Because once I said that, I'll start thinking about Lorenz Tate and a few other...
Yeah.
So not his, but it's a few people who last names...
Oh, yeah,
I'm
it's
like,
some
I ain't
last
never
names
heard
out there
that.
that's like, what?
Like Bowman.
It's a bunch of Bowmans out
I
there.
never met a Goldsmith. As much as I hear the name in movies and stuff, I've
Yeah, it's
never
because
met a
it's a Jewish last name, but they out there.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's
I
too
don't
many.
really know too many. I don't know.
Steen, like a Steen is one of those.
Yeah,
Steen
they
and Stein
Jewish.
and, yeah.
They out here. Go to New York. They out here. Yeah.
So let me ask you this. So,
Sure.
well, all your prized possessions, do you have any favorites? Like, this is my favorite one right here.
Yes, I'm a jersey collector.
Let's talk about that.
So my favorite player growing up was John Stallworth. Because I used to play for a team called the Cobras, and John Stallworth used to wear number 82 for the Steelers, and it was the same color. So I took that and used to watch the Steelers play. And so John Stallworth became my favorite player because we wore the same number. And but anyway, I didn't like Lynn Swann as much as I thought I did because it was John Stallworth. So I got an autographed John Stallworth jersey. But in the jersey, I got a game Grant Hill green, a game. No, this one's not a game jersey, but it's a authentic Joe Dumars. I got Jerome Bettis. I got a game Hines Ward jersey autographed. I have a Michigan yellow Nike not Chris Webber jersey, the gold one. I got autographed that jersey.
Fab Five.
Fab Five. I got a Bo Jackson autographed Kansas City jersey. And I got one more. What am I missing? Oh, I got a couple more. I got my son's good friend is William Golston. He played for the Buccaneers for 12 years. And I got his game jersey autographed, my dog. I got somebody else I'm just forgetting about. I don't know why.
Man, them NFL players who do more than 10 seasons, y'all truly tough. Honestly,
He
5
tough.
seasons.
Yeah. William could have won. He could have won this year, but he lived out in Tampa, and he was like, man, I'm going to spend some time with my family.
Yeah.
He got a bar, and he got a hookah line. He got a lot of stuff. And he was like, man, I'm good.
Comfortable with it.
I think another person who played more than 10 seasons, I want to say, is my man from played with Baltimore. Can't think of his name. Ray Lewis.
Right? Play. But they, A lot of them play, but to play football for all them years, man, you crazy.
Yeah.
If you ever went to a football game, they crazy.
Unless you're not getting touched like some quarterbacks, but
They getting touched.
I know they are, but
They crazy.
yeah.
Listen, that you built different if you can do that many years in NFL.
And then on top of that, you got to factor in college and high school and the path just to
College
get there.
and high school, and man,
Because I think about Tom Brady. I mean, him retiring and coming back out of retirement. You got to be some type of special individual.
man, you gotta think him. Aaron Rodgers is in the league almost 20 years, and Joe Flacco is almost 20 years. Like, just let that marinate. They 40 years old right now playing NFL football.
Who do you think would make a good coach?
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I feel like Vic would have made a good.
Vic coach.
I'm talking about not for NFL though. I'm talking about NFL coach.
Vic would make a good NFL coach. He's making a fair college coach. He needs to time in.
You think Sanders? Even though they probably don't. the league
Dion,
probably don't
no,
want
not
him in,
yet.
but-
Dion. I don't think he's even making a good college coach because Dion is not healthy enough to really. He's not young enough to be spry enough.
So let me ask you this: what's do they require of an NFL coach that these college coaches just don't have? What are they missing to not be an NFL coach?
Communicator. When you're a college coach, you kind of like a dictator.
Mm-hmm.
When you're a pro coach, you have to be a great communicator. They got to buy into your program. Cause y'all right now, y'all grown men. If I tried to come into y'all podcast and start telling y'all what to do, you'd be like, wait a minute, my boy. I make more money than you. You know what I'm saying? I'm a diva. I'm a diva receiver. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta convince me to buy into your program. I know you're the coach and all, but Brody, if I don't work, you don't work. I get you fired.
You got me thinking of what's the name of the book?
Antonio Brown.
Knight. Not Phil Knight. Yeah, Phil Jackson.
Yeah, with the triangle defense.
Yeah.
Jordan
Triangle
didn't wanna
offense.
hear that. Oh yeah, offense. He didn't want to hear that.
But-
Jordan,
but-
he listened.
But he actually didn't listen in the beginning. It was Tex Winters he listened to.
Okay, I didn't know that.
But see, Phil Jackson was smart enough as a coach to get smart coaches around him. So we have a program called Coaches Coaching the Coaches. Like, you only going to be as successful as the people around you are successful. And most of us are going to learn from somebody who's trying to coach you at your level, or maybe a little bit over, maybe a little bit under. I got learned experience. Let me tell you how you can do this podcast better. Instead of going overhead lights, I want you to go with standing light. This, whatever that may be. So coaches coaching coaches.
You know, and I'm glad you brought up Phil Jackson because looking at the documentary of The Last Dance,
Sure.
could you imagine dealing with prime NBA, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and Dennis Rodman whenever he took a break?
Yeah, but you got to think, Phil knew how to push and pull. He knew how to let Dennis go a little bit, and then he knew how to pull him back a little bit.
He was more of a relaxed type of coach.
But no, he was like the Zen thing that he was into. The thing that he was into was how he was able to control. A lot of men, you can't, like, sometimes you got to slap, kiss, and cook. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to let you cook. I'm going to let you go ahead. So I know when to pull and push. I know how to turn on and off your switch. That's the great communicator. That's a great leader. Everybody, you can't kick everybody. Right. Some people you might have to kick a little bit. Get in there, you may have to motivate with like slick stuff like Jordan. Yeah, Isaiah gonna score 50 on you. Mm-hmm. What? Yeah, I motivated you, got you started. You know what I'm saying?
So you got to learn your players.
You got to learn your people. Yes, absolutely. And that's what makes a great coach. And that's what you got to think, the people in your life. Just think about how you and me talk all the time. Great coaches. Just, you always need some. And that's the point of, we get back to always in the beginning. That is the point of where we are in our life. Coaches coaching coaches. How can we build kings? Other kings got to build you.
And I'm glad you brought that up because, man, we talk on it sometimes 4 or 5 times a day.
Sure.
Yeah.
Probably more than that. And we both bounce ideas off each other all the time.
All the time.
Sure.
He might text me, hey, AD, I think this be good for you, and I do it vice versa. And I'll be like, you know what? I think you should post that at this time. It's a great show, but I think you should post it this time or
Sure.
take it down. We do that every single day.
But that's why it works. There's no what? No, I know what I'm doing. You just do what you do. I do this.
In the beginning, I felt that way. I ain't gonna lie. I was like,
Why wouldn't you?
Told me what? But then I was like, let me.
Ego tripping.
But why wouldn't you? You know what I'm saying? Because you had a wall that you never had jumped over.
Yeah.
And when you got to the wall, he said, bro, it's all right. Here go a ladder. I got you. We together on this. And once we understand that I'm not trying to stop you, I'm trying to grow you.
Yeah, it's so many great people who got in their own way and stunted their own career.
Kwame Kilpatrick,
Like I think of
my favorite. Kwame got in his own way.
You mind if we let him talk?
Go ahead.
No, I'm not go ahead.
No, you can talk about that.
But I'm saying, but yeah, we get in our own way. Kwame, this is my favorite mayor, and I got at the house. I got an autographed picture of one of my heroes, and that's Coleman Young. Mm-hmm. So on my wall, autographed Coleman Young picture. I'm proud of it. But Coleman Young was the start. He was the person who snatched it. He was the originator. I got the ball. You know what I'm saying? But Kwame had to finesse it. He had to put the juke moves in. I got to know how to talk to the animals. Mm-hmm. Kwame was he was the mayor that was on Linwood, my boy. Yeah. He was the mayor that was downtown. 6'4", 285, former football player, smart as anybody. Can get it. I got it. And so Kwame was always one of my guys. I looked at I got to shoot a couple of days of his campaign where he was knocking on doors and going door to door. He came to my Foot Locker once, and always looked at Brody, you it. But sometimes we get in our own way.
Yeah.
But that's just how we do.
I did have a few questions for you.
Come on with it.
To start things off, let me see which one I want to do. What does Berry Gordy mean to Detroit?
He means a lot. Not everything, but he means a lot because he took the plant mentality to music. Mm. And that's the reason why he had manufactured hits back to back to back. He kept the same. He found great employees that remained doing what they do. He had great songwriters.
Smokey.
To do what they do. And he kept hold to them. You understand me? He had Stevie Wonder is the one that broke the mold. Stevie Wonder's like, I ain't using none of them. I'm doing my own. Mm-hmm. What? No, Stevie, you got to do what I need you to do. He said, man, if you want me to stay, I'm going to do what I want to do. And that's what he ended up doing. But you got to think, that's the reason why they didn't have no bad. He had a run. You know what I'm saying? A run. And look how much talent he had. I don't think it's another label that manufactured as much talent. Because, you got, at that time, you had places like Stack Records and...
Cadillac Records.
Cadillac Records is Stack Records. That's Stack. You know what I'm saying? But you had other labels at the time that was pushing out acts. You had the Philadelphia Sound in the 60s and the 70s. That was Philly International. That was... the guy who promoted the OJs and I'm trying to think of their names. It's two black men who did the production on it.
You're not talking about Harold Melvin, are you?
Harold Melvin was a part of their movement though, but it was the two guys who did it. Y'all about to make me.
Go ahead, go on your phone. Go on your phone.
Go on your phone. The Philadelphia Sound was come on, man.
I'm about to tell you right about now.
If you say one of their names, I'm gonna get it.
Let's see.
I do that all the time.
Gamble and Huff.
Gamble and Huff. Gosh darn it. Yes, Gamble and Huff. And, you had a lot of people that had movements, that had nice little pockets of, but Berry Gordy had the machine because he had A&R, he had dance, he had the studio guys, the session studios, session musicians that was ready. That knew how to get it on the one, that created it, that had it. He had producers, he had writers, he had people that could do a little bit of both. He had Ashford and Simpson. Ashford and Simpson used to write a lot of hits. Mm-hmm. Marvin Gaye used to write a lot of hits. You know what I'm saying? And those people, they stayed in-house. They didn't, nowadays they go everywhere. They was their own.
New contract. Like,
nah, you here, I got you. And but the thing about it was he was, Berry Gordy was as good as he was. A lot of them didn't make no whole lot of money. You know what I'm saying? He was, he was doing what Berry Gordy did.
Sometimes if you're getting treated good, you don't want to gamble with what it could be over there.
Absolutely.
So that's, again.
Berry Gordy gave him breaks I'm talking about straight out of high school, straight out the projects, and got him out the projects and took him on road in the 60s. Man. So Berry Gordy, man, he meant a lot to Detroit. He meant a lot to music, period. You know what I'm saying? Because he laid down a lot of foundation.
And let's not forget the Jacksons.
He did. He absolutely. Even though I think when the Jacksons got free of him, because you got to think, here's one thing that a lot of people don't know. That the Jacksons got hits, right? Mm-hmm. They got some hits. They got a whole lot of
Dynasty.
terrible songs. You got terrible songs. You'll go on the album, it'll have one song, ABC, and the rest of them is trash. You're going Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson had about 4 albums that was like, okay, Rock With You, that's dope. Off the Wall, rather, is dope. But
You
you got
talking about as a solo artist, okay.
even as the Jackson 5, go and look some of the albums. Just listen listen to the don't listen to the hits. Listen to every other song. You about this skip.
It's part of the machine. Like,
it's a part of the machine, and they got them 2 or 3 hits off that album. It pushed the album, but if you look at what they was doing, like they got some albums that ain't got no hits on it, but they was the part of the machine, and we lived off of ABC.
they just show up and push them out. But no, they had a few other good ones though. Like they had a song called Maybe Tomorrow.
Maybe Tomorrow.
That's one of my favorites.
Mama's Pearl. They had a lot of
What
hits.
about the Rat Ben? I think it was called.
Ben, the Rat song, but you got to think, the Rat song was an album.
And you got,
Okay.
How many of the songs you think was a hit on that album?
and you got Big
I
Boy.
wouldn't know. Probably
0.
Okay.
Remember Big Boy? I think that was their first single.
Who? The Jacksons?
Yeah, I think it was called Big Boy.
Oh, you gotta hit me to that one. I don't know that one.
I'll send it to you, but look at the song called Big Boy.
Okay, but I mean, listen, they had some hits. I'm not knocking it, but if you don't out of Michael Jackson's personal collection, right? I want you don't include Off the Wall, don't include Thriller, and then when you start going to some of those other albums, Invincible and some of those other Michael Jackson albums, 2 hits. All the rest of them trash. 1 hit, trash.
What was Dirty Diana on Thriller?
No, Dirty Diana's maybe on Bad, I think.
Yeah, that's like my favorite Michael Jackson.
Is it?
Yeah.
What?
Dirty Diana? I didn't know it was about Diana Ross, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's
He never admitted to being about Diana Ross.
But it was kind of a big clue, Diana.
They said that.
No.
He said it's not. But at the end of the day, it could have been Diana. They said Diana used to get down.
You waiting for the movie?
No, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? No, I mean, I've
kinda
seen
look
enough
forward to
Michael Jackson documentaries and enough to know what it is. I've seen all the other movies. I mean,
as long as they incorporate 1 or 2 things the public didn't know, like, wait, that happened, then it's gonna be a hit. Guarantee.
it's a
gonna be hit
documentary somewhere that's saying something.
You know what I think is mostly going to be about his solo career because the American Dream was about everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Leading up into it, yeah, you're right.
yeah. That's what I think.
Now, I do got another question. Well, I got several.
Sure.
Just your thoughts on Malice in the Palace. Did I ask you that last time?
Nope.
Your thoughts on Malice in the Palace.
I love it.
Speak on it.
What?
I loved it for one reason. Because Detroit, we always be getting taken advantage of.
No, we don't. Don't do that.
We always getting taken advantage of. And if you ever talk about sports, especially basketball sports, the Pistons won only 3 championships, even though they should have won more. But they won 3, right? And they don't get mentioned in no circle. Isaiah Thomas gets dogged everywhere he goes.
He wasn't even on the Dream Team.
The Dream Team. Look, Isaiah Thomas won a championship. He was going to the 80 Olympics, but they canceled him because Russia, that happened. So they canceled the 80 Olympics. Mm-hmm. He should have been on the Dream Team, didn't go. Michael Jordan, okay. But listen, Isaiah Thomas beat everybody in his era. He beat them. Mm-hmm. And not just a little bit. He beat them to go to the championship. He beat them in the championship.
And sometimes with a sprained ankle.
I always said if it weren't for Isaiah Thomas, it wouldn't be no Michael Jordan.
It would have probably been a Michael Jordan.
Not like
and
He toughened him up. He made
him MJ.
He made him, but before he got to make him MJ, the league made sure of that because they came up with the Michael Jordan rule. They were playing bully basketball, but you got to think that wasn't the Pistons. The Pistons didn't come up with bully basketball. That was just what they played in.
Back in the day.
You didn't come to it wasn't the Pistons who did that. Boston did it first.
It was the league.
The Lakers did it. The Pacers did it. New York did it. Everybody did it before them. They just got good at it, and they had good players. I'm saying they did.
We rebranded and called it the Bad Boys.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
But man, listen, we just don't get enough. And I think the Malice in the Palace woke them up and said, and you listen to all of them talk, nah, man, don't go to Detroit with that, man. Mm-hmm. Don't go to Detroit with that. They different. You can go all the way up. You can go anywhere in the world right now and they'll put a lot of respect on Detroit dudes. And Detroit dudes go a lot of different places and they hustle and they get money with them. We go to Oakland. Oakland's like Detroit. That's why a lot of people from Oakland come into Detroit and be in Detroit. People from New Orleans be in Detroit. People from New York, Atlanta, they come to Detroit and they be like, man, Detroit show love. I was listening to KG on a podcast and he was talking to Cade Cunningham. He interviewed Cade Cunningham. And then he said, man, how did Detroit embrace you when you got there? He said, man, they show love. He said, yeah, Detroit show love. He said, how about the rappers in Detroit? He's, oh, man. He's, because Cade Cunningham is a rapper. He got, he got a studio in his crib or something. He's like, oh, I'm connected with all of them. Vezzo. And, then he talking about Kevin Durant talking about PZ and how all of the, like, I'm connected. Like, and we got a good reputation. But I think a lot of it came from how we carry ourselves when we out of town, but a lot of the respect came from the Malice in the Palace.
I gotta ask you this: do you think Detroit created the no-fly zone?
No.
Where did that come from?
I think we said it, but it's a lot of places that, bro, that you don't come around. Who is you? You know what I'm saying? You go
with your chest out.
Who is you? Listen, you go into you. I went to Chicago back in when I first got grown. I think I was 21. And we used to go to the Chicago house scene, to the house club. You get there, they don't open till 12:30, 1 o'clock, and they don't close until the sun come up, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. And we would go and we would just house ourselves out, dunk to the Chicago house. And one of my homeboys, his people lived in the Robert Taylor homes. And the Robert Taylor homes is the good time. If you ever see the good time when they come on, temporary layoffs.
Cabrini Green.
No, that was the Robert Taylor homes that's in that video.
Okay.
Not the Cabrini Greens, but the Robert Taylor homes. The Cabrini Greens is where Candyman. But I think that's what I got.
I know what you're talking about. Corey Holcomb, that's where he's from.
He from Robert Taylor homes, yes. But anyway, he was like, man, I got to go get my cousin. He over here. And I'm like, over where? In the projects. I'm like, what? Okay. I don't know no better. We pull up at the Robert Taylor homes and it's 700 people out front. And I'm like, bro, what is we doing?
My man.
My boy. And it was before cell phones. Like, it was like 88. We wasn't cell phoned up. You got to get out the car. Go, hey, well, cuz.
Right.
What's happening? And I'm like, boy, I'm nervous than a hooker in church. This ain't fair. But yeah.
Can I share my experience? Sure. Now, when I was in Miami, me and my cousin, now he got a sister, stayed down in Miami. Mm-hmm. So I didn't know where she stayed at. So he driving. We getting closer to her house. I'm like, this place look familiar. I've seen this place before. Next thing you know, we turn into Miami Gardens.
Oh, boy.
I'm like, I see a whole bunch of dreadhead dudes with dreadhead, shirts off. I'm like, bro, I see this place on First 48 all the damn time.
Boy.
Man, we pulled in. But you know what? The good thing about it, I can't shit on Miami Gardens because everybody was cool.
Yeah.
Everybody out there with the locks on, it was cool. Hey, what up, my boy? They talking that patois.
Yeah.
Everybody was cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Miami, you was lucky.
Yeah, I don't know if Miami Gardens is still there, but hey, Miami Gardens.
You ever had a mission back in the day? You tried to pull up on a girl and it's just like a terrible spot to...
Yes. I'm going to tell you this quick story. Well, when I first opened the clothing store, it was called Detroit Authentics. So I flew to go buy clothes at the magic show in Vegas. So I got a pocket full of money to buy clothes so I take $9,000 in cash and I got my checkbook. I'm about to write checks. I'm about to fill up my store, right? I got my credit card if I need it for the store. I'm about to go. So I fly them by myself. So I got a friend that I met in Miami. So I tell her, if you get there, I got everything else, right? So we get there. I get there before her. I go to the show in the morning, and so I'm by myself. So I got a limo because you go to Vegas, it'd be limos out there that you can take you to the hotel. Mm-hmm. So I hired a dude for the day. Like, man, what you cost for the day? He like, man, give me this. I'm like, bet. I just need to go in here and take a shower, and I'm ready to go. We're gonna go up take me to the thing, and I'm gonna call you. Just come back and pick me up. He like, bet. So I go and I meet a girl at the goddamn concession. You know what I'm saying? I said, so what you into? What the? She said, well, I mean, I get off at 7. And I'm like, well, I got a limo. I'm going to pick you up and we're going to go hang out and do the whoop the bam. And she stayed in North Las Vegas. North Las Vegas is when you ride down the strip, to old Las Vegas?
Old Las Vegas? Yeah.
Well, it's a bridge that take you across the freeway. Welcome to North Las Vegas. So I'm riding with the limo driver. I said, man, she live on the other side of the bridge on this street right there. And soon we crossed the bridge. He said, man, this ain't a good place to come.
And in the limo? Shit.
This ain't a good place to come. I said, no, she said it's cool. He said, I don't think we should come here. I said, you don't think so? He said, no, I don't think we should come here.
So you don't even know what's going on. Huh?
I'm green. And so
He said, meet me here.
meet me here. I'm in a limo. I get her address and I'm telling them where it's at. And we pull up and we look and there's everybody on the block. We in a white limo. You hear me?
Man.
Looking green. So he said, I don't think we should stop. And I said, you know what? I don't think so.
Hey, where my button at? Hold on, wait.
I don't even fuck with that kind of shit.
I don't fuck with that
So you didn't link with her at all?
at all.
Oh, man.
At all.
I would have said, meet me here.
I couldn't do it.
You don't
my
think
boy.
she was trying to do you dirty?
I don't know. But at the end of the day, I was nervous. I only been out of town and nervous probably like 2 times. We went to St. Louis, Missouri. I don't know what it is, my boy, but they had Jerry curls and they was scandalous. They had me scared than mother.
What year? What year?
Probably like 90, 91.
I heard
had
they
the
still
curl?
cut you like.
Oh man, I'm talking about real curls. I ain't talking about no sucker curl. I'm talking about real Jerry boy, the
That's what
Ice
I'm
Cube
saying. That's why I
boys.
wanted to know what year. For
The
yeah.
Ice Cube boys.
Okay.
You hear me? I'm talking about perms and Ice Cube boys. And I'm talking about, brother, listen, they was more St. Louis, Missouri, my boy. Don't fuck around. Right now, I've been only back one time. We went to the Arch. We went there.
It turned around.
Is that it? That was, and then I went to, Baltimore, Maryland.
I heard it's
man.
Yeah, I heard. Hey, like The Wire.
I don't want no smoke. And they were like, you from Detroit? We went into a party store. When I say it looked like, you see your corner of the studio, you see the corner? Well, put a door on that. I just said the corner. Put a door on that and a bulletproof and put all the little snacks behind. Put a cooler and put all the snacks behind the bulletproof. You open the door and you in that joint.
It's a gas station like that on the east side like that. They
And
don't
and it's 30 young niggas outside with these on.
Man.
My man was like, "No, man, they cool." Because my man was this when I was doing the DTLR thing, and we was on a community thing, and he was like, "Man, these are all my dudes right here. They ain't gonna do it." Soon as they seen, they was like, "What's happening? Hey, what's happening?" And I'm like, "Man, I'm talking about."
They got the most unique accent. Like they ain't got nothing to do with it.
Hey, oh yeah, and they little kids, they want to smoke. I was like, I'm scared. I want to go.
Yeah.
I don't want no smoke. I'm not. Listen, I am not a tough dude. I don't want no smoke.
You know what I realized though, the more you travel, even though like again, like you feel threatened, you feel like something could pop off. A lot of people, as long as you come respectfully, they not gonna bother you. Now you do got those who just want to show off for the people. You got different type. For the most part, you just, hey, I'm here for this. In my opinion,
Go to L.A.
You don't think?
is that about
Go to
colors?
LA.
Is that about colors or what's that about?
What part of LA we talking?
Go to L.A. anywhere. Go in L.A. and you ain't like you supposed to. You ain't neutral looking.
Colors.
What's
What you
neutral?
saying?
What's the neutral look?
Listen, you can't even wear Detroit fitted cap. You can have your fitted cap on. It ain't about no colors. You could be a tourist with a Detroit cap on and somebody might check your temperature.
Like where you from?
Like, where you from? Hey, boy, you ain't supposed to wear that around here, man. Is that what you claiming?
You didn't see the video? They had a video of some dude.
It's a dude on YouTube that talk about the hats. What hats not to wear in L.A.
And Detroit is one of them.
What?
So what's a neutral color? Don't say pink or something.
No, like there's a bunch of neutral colors, but it's still the neutral color. Like black is a neutral color, white is a neutral color, but it just depends on where you wear that at, because there's somebody rock that in some set somewhere. If I'm beefing with them, sometimes I'm on something different.
Have you ever somebody confronted you because you look like somebody? Ain't you that one dude like mistaken identity?
No, I ain't never had that, but I had somebody come and say, "Hey, ain't you Big Rob?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like,
We good?
Back up a
We
little
good?
way.
Like, hey, you know, because you don't know what people own
Yeah,
nowadays.
you don't know. Yeah.
know?
Yo, that's all you want to autograph.
I mean, a picture or autograph, whatever. Like I've been around that crazy fan type of shit. They wasn't fanning for me, but just when we did the Hard Knock Life tour, I shot a couple of dates, and so you be around and you get to see how crazy that is.
Talk about that for a minute. I want to know how crazy.
It was crazy.
They do what it
Crazy.
takes to get to that
What's
backstage.
the crazy you seen so far?
I seen a girl in the bathroom with the friends of some of the artists to get to just to go take a picture with the artists. And the artist was like, not even nowhere around in the building. They
Right
like,
there,
yeah,
no
I'm gonna get you there. Yeah, I'm gonna get you, girl. I'm gonna get you there. Yeah.
Lying.
Let her back. And you just be like,
Stuff like that is probably what got Tupac caught up.
that's what get you caught up now, because girls, they hip to, they'll get you. But back then,
It was an everyday thing.
you don't even know me. I'm not him. I'm not with him. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays, he gonna go to jail. He gonna get locked up because your man's is the one of the people who did it. And you know, them New York boys, they be in Timbs, short socks, and shorts, and Scullies, or a New York fitted cap, 2 sizes too big, and it just be different.
Ankle socks and Tim's is nasty
Wait,
work,
hold on.
man.
Hold on.
Nasty work.
Ankle socks and Tim
Or the ones that just peek out the Timberland.
Better
with
because
shorts on.
with shorts on, and they dragging them, so it's not laced up. So it's
And
like,
this be in the summertime, huh?
summer. What? July? It's 90 degrees. We in Miami. They out dragging Timberlands, and they not just dragging Timberlands. They dragging Timberlands in shorts and wife beaters on the beach.
to be on their side, I like wearing boots a lot.
I do too. I wear Timbs too. I got the
summertime.
Not the
Summertime.
summertime.
sometimes I wear them too. Like I like Timberlands, like because I was in New York a lot back then because I used to go to Queens and be hanging out with my people. But it's
Different.
it's different. And another, we went to my ex-wife's people lived in New York and they lived in the Bronx.
How was it?
It was terrible.
Why so?
Because the Bronx got projects and the projects buildings, the elevators never worked, the stairs smell like piss. And then we went into their apartment. They had so much shit in their apartment, and it was a hallway, and you walked into the living room, and then it was a hallway. And she's like, "You want to stay here?" No.
The stereotype is true, huh?
True.
Ain't the Bronx now like one of the most richest places?
No. Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. Okay, I'm sorry.
Brooklyn. That's where all the change at. The Bronx is still
The boogie down Bronx.
the boogie down. And then you gotta think, this was me and the ex-wife, you probably 1990-ish, 91, 92. We there in New York, in the Bronx with this situation. You know what I'm saying? And I think that was maybe the second time I ever been to New York. But since then I've never been back to the Bronx. I done been to New York probably 100 times.
Let me ask you this: the time you was there, the size that they ate rats.
Yeah.
They really, because I hear
What?
they rats is crazy.
We went to Times Square and we stayed right off of, like, you know, Times Square got all the big ass, right there in the middle. It got all those big, the big FEO Schwartz used to be there, and you know, that was the toy store, and then the big Foot Locker, and all that was in Times Square. The clock and all, you know. But we stayed at the hotel, like was right down, like off on the corner, a little small hotel. We checked in. We walked into the hotel, and a rat ran down the stairs.
Big as hell, huh?
At a
Bro,
hotel,
D, at the hotel, son. Like, bro. And the only reason why we didn't leave, 'cause it was 3 a.m. We was dog tired, and we had already parked the car. And to park the car at that time, I think we ended up spending like $60 to park the car to the next morning.
And that was back then.
That was back then. And we probably took the kids. I got a picture. The kids was probably, my middle son was born in 91. So this probably like 97, 98.
man. As soon as I seen that rat, I would look right at the receptionist like, I know we getting a discount.
But you was in New
A
York.
discount?
You got to get something.
You supposed to get on you supposed to leave.
But you, like
So
you said, 3 a.m, you tired.
I'm dog tired, and the kids, everybody want to stay there, right? We want to stay because I'm like, we gonna stay in Queens. I always, when I go to New York and I ain't staying with my people, I stay in Queens. Queens is like the suburbs. They got grass in Queens. They don't got grass nowhere else in New York unless
Not
you
even
go out to
Manhattan.
Flushing or you go out. Hell no.
you see,
Manhattan is all apartments. There's no neighborhood. You go to Harlem, there's no neighborhoods. It's brownstones, but they don't got grass.
Well, can I ask you this? What about Central Park? I know that place got grass. Now, where's
Central Park is a park, but outside of Central Park, it's apartments.
Okay.
Luxury apartments. Yeah.
And then they got battery park in a few other areas. But like, you ever seen New York from a distance? It got that haze over it. It's like not enough. It's not enough vegetation, because usually vegetation keeps all that haze and dust down.
My
But it's
boy,
all in
listen
there.
here. New York, people who live in New York, you have to have a sense of crazy because it don't stop. Like there's, how you can go outside right now and it's 7, 8 o'clock at night.
Nowhere to eat, shit closed.
It's shit closed, or I'm gonna go get me some Coney Island food. No, it's a bodega open where they gonna go in and get some bodega food.
Never go back to Georgia.
They got 24-hour everything.
It's something open in New York. It's something jugging in New York.
Talk about the traffic, because I know people be out there losing
Ridiculous.
their damn mind.
Ridiculous. And then everything is a bridge. Everything is a bridge. I took the wife when the last time I was in New York, we went to Comic-Con when D had did a deal with Run DMC had did a deal with Funko Pop. And D has a comic book, so he was going to sign his comic book, and then he was going to do it's called D Makes Comics. And we were going to see him perform, hang out. I am still a little bit into the Funko collecting, but I only collect music people and people I really like. I got like Spike Lee, Prince, all of the biggies, all the Run DMC stuff, a couple other artists. But anyway, we were going because I'm gonna go see my man D. I'm gonna take my son, took my wife, and we drove out there. And when I tell you, we couldn't even. It was ridiculous. Ridiculous. I took my truck to park my truck to go into it's called the Javits Center. The park was $100 to park my truck in Manhattan. And every place that even had spots was like, no, we don't take trucks. No, too big. Nope, go. Nope, no go. And the one place that took my truck, we had to park 15 blocks away. We almost could have took a cab to go there, and it was hot as Africa.
So pretty much y'all parked back where y'all came from when you think about it.
Damn near, and we stayed over in New Jersey. We didn't stay in New York. We stayed across the bridge in New Jersey, and we were supposed to be there in New York for 3 days. But the first day we got there, we were tired. We just stayed in the hotel, slept, and then the next day we got up. We went to the Comic-Con, and we did almost most of the day at the Comic-Con. And if you ever been to Comic-Con,
I've been to Humicon, something similar.
I've never been.
Listen, you gotta go, and it's not even you have to go because you get to go see grown people dressed up as stormtroopers, as Aquaman, as Scooby Doo, and these costumes ain't come from Party City.
No, they make it themselves. Cosplay. That cosplay ain't no joke.
Listen, they was coming. This one dude was fully Aquaman. This one dude.
What's your Aquaman? There's several types. The one in
the full gold joint, the DC Aquaman. And then one dude came as Lord Namor with the wings on his feet. The whole situation, Namor was in the Black Panther. He got the wings
Aquaman,
on.
but he the Marvel version.
He the Marvel version. Yeah. He looked just like boy from Black Panther.
So he went all out.
All out. The little bikini situation. The no
he was
shirt.
walking around like that.
No shirt.
Damn.
Listen here, my boy. It was ladies dressed up with the whole. It's something to look at. Like, it's something to look at.
You trying to go?
Go to Humicon is the same exact thing, but it'd be more people dressed like anime characters, but they'll still do whatever.
Yeah, but no, at Comic-Con they animated characters. This one dude was what's the one that everybody want to be what's the one dude that everybody want to be? It's an anime.
Goku?
Not Goku. Jesus.
Which anime we talking about?
But it's like a Goku,
You got
but
Naruto,
it ain't.
you got One Piece.
Naruto. Him.
Yeah.
I was like, really? I'm talking about full look just like him, but they a white person, but they look like they did.
They take it serious.
Serious. I said, well, how much did you? The one dude had the Iron Man situation on. Full mask go up, light down, light eyes.
They spend
glove and all that?
time on that. They get
All
3D
that.
printers and all that
Damn.
just for that
all
one day.
that.
Yeah.
But he all metal situation. So I'm like, it's he all.
And they most likely got YouTube channels of how they built their costume. Millions and millions.
I want to
of
see
viewers.
that. I want to see the Iron Man joint.
Real Iron Man situation, boy.
Yeah.
I'm talking about he fully into it.
Now, what you don't know about a lot of those Humicons and Comic Cons,
Yeah.
if somebody ever invites you back to the hotel, there's some freakiness going on. Because a lot of people be wanting to hook up with a fantasy character. You know, people want to hook up with the genie from Aladdin or this or that. And so if you go to a Humicon and you see Princess Peach, or if you dress like something, they be like, oh, I always had a crush on
Wait, hold on.
Goku or something.
That's a thing?
That's the thing. People, you dress like they favorite, they'll approach you like, man, I got a crush.
So if I come in there dressed like Luigi, I
And
could
if it's a
probably
girl,
It's
who got
Mario.
Yeah, if it's a
Listen, it was a dude who it wasn't a dude. It was a outside of it. They had some of the bigger displays, right? And it was a Mario Kart there. I said, "This is y'all going too far. Relax, relax."
Some people
that
got-
sound kind of fly though. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm saying, but like, how much? Listen, I watch a lot of YouTube because I watch a lot of how tos and whys.
Yeah, why?
So I watch a lot of people's collections, and you know, I'm into watching people who redo Hot Wheels cars, right? So it's one dude, he like Hot Wheeled out. This dude had a 1/64 scale. That's this big. This one dude had one that was worth $1,000. He didn't put lights in it, lifted up the motor, the doors open. He got real wheels on it. I'm like, I don't see it. This ain't worth $1,000. I don't care what it is, unless it's cocaine, unless it's this much gold.
Yeah.
But he didn't turn this into some limited edition. Off the woo wop the bam. I don't get it. It ain't for
Talking
me.
about the car, right?
The car. He didn't redid the car to the point where he didn't had the rims done and ordered the tires, and tires got the little logo on the side.
So he literally made it into like a damn near car if you was a miniature sized person.
Come on, man.
Damn.
He made it into a limited edition.
Listen, and then it's a dude that I watched it today. He built a 1/18 scale. I think it was a 1/12 scale, but it was maybe about this big. But it was a GTO, where he didn't put a real motor in it. It run off he just spent $7,000.
Yeah, they don't play. It's this dude.
Why?
It's this dude. He take Pokemon cards and he animate them for real. Like he'll cut out each piece of it. He'll put LED lights on it, and it'll look like Charizard or something that's really blowing fire. They not playing.
Man.
But most of these people who do this type of stuff, they have YouTube channels, and that's how they can afford a living. All I'm doing is working on my hobby.
Just working on.
I'm videoing my hobby, and that's getting me viewers. So I think I told you last time, if you just go around and as you're getting all these interviews, for like I'm gonna try to fill up this book within this year. If you can like record all that, people gonna tune in. Oh, I hope he gets this guy's Shaq's
But you know, and I just right now, you know how you have. Keith said my husband got RC cars, but you know how I just epiphany. That is why that's what we need. That's that men's think tank I was talking about. Kings building king. We have addictions, and we have that we can turn into profit. That we can turn the hobby into our lifestyle. Because you know, when it came to me, it was sneakers though. But I worked at Foot Locker for all them years. So when like today I pulled out these are the Gary Payton zip ups, but they the foam posit joints of them. Haven't worn them in years, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna put these on today. And I get it. I get why collecting is because it's somebody's passion. You like I always wanted to have sex with Sailor Moon, and this is a girl who dressed up as Sailor Moon, and
I'm gonna go try it.
I'm gonna go and shoot my shit out.
And it's always interesting how you can turn passion into purpose. That's how, like you said, that's how you make your money.
Yeah, that's how you make your money.
But you know, we don't do that.
No, we don't.
We just go to work.
We 30 years.
30 years.
Or we criticize the ones that's really out there trying to pursue their passion and goals.
Man, that ain't gonna work. You crazy. I wouldn't do that if I was you. We'd love to hate.
Still making beats?
Can I share this with you?
You still making beats, man. You 40.
Here's the funny part about what you just said. You gonna leave this good job because you want to go do what? Man, you watch your damn mind. You hear that a lot too.
Come on, man. You know, man, you talked about it. And the thing about it that's so important that when you do what you want to do, it ain't work. It ain't work. I said at my desk, I haven't worked a job since 21. Just think.
And you are the fortunate one. I'm letting you know for real, you're the fortunate one.
Listen, but sometimes I regret it every day. I'm like, man, it ain't. I don't get no paycheck tomorrow, and I need it. And then all of a sudden, I close my eyes, I open my hands, and I say, God, you said, if I follow the pathway, and surprisingly, ring, hey Rob, I need you to. Hey Rob, remember you was talking about, like, even when you call and say, man, Rob, you know what you said, man, and I done did it. You know, your purpose is always there. It's always there when you need it.
Yeah.
He waiting.
I do got a few more questions.
Sure, come on with it.
Best Detroit rap group or camp in rap group or camp.
Best rap group in Detroit?
Yeah, Detroit.
Well, I'm gonna say Jam Factory Productions. Here's why. Because that used to be us. But I used to manage a group called the Fresh Boys, the Already Legends, and my man Wayne Watson. And we was a lot of times we was first at what we did. We used to tour in the city. And we came up with a thing back in the 90s. Yeah, it was 90. It was called Saying No Is Not Enough. And we used to tour, 89. We did the Detroit Public Schools. But that was just us. We did some local shit, so I said us. But really, it's rock bottom. Ain't nothing close.
Rock bottom all day.
It ain't nothing close. Not even nobody close. Rock from rock bottom. Yes.
Now, I do got a question for you.
Yes.
The East Coast, West Coast rap beef.
Yes.
What was that time period like?
It was dumb. It was dumb. It was the dumbest thing ever. Because, Jay-Z said in the song, right? We dying over blocks that your mama renting on. Mm. We dying over words. Like, when you make somebody's words powerful enough to make you react to them, you dumb. You dumb. Oh, you nigga, and you gonna react, and you gonna do what? Like, what does that word do to you? You keep on walking. But we allow our kids to be affected by words. We allow us to be affected by the comments, and we better than that. But we really not. We really triggered. If a lady said, "Yeah, I ain't gonna mess with you because you sassy," okay,
keep walking.
Keep walking. But we get triggered because the person who said it is somebody who could hurt us, because we gave him that to hurt us. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you have to protect yourself at all times. Like boxing, protect yourself at all times when the bell ring, and the bell ring every time you put your feet on the floor. You got to thank God for putting them on there and taking them off at night.
So I don't think I ever asked you, who's your top 5 in Detroit as far as rap, if we're going back to that?
Ooh, y'all asking them fire questions. I love that. You ready?
Yeah.
Dylan. Detroit rap. I like Big Hurt. I like Rock Bottom. I like Vezo. I like Peasy.
You just listed them. Is this the 5?
I'm trying to, cause I'm a normal forget. I mean, of course not, but I'm gonna give them to you. I gotta think. I'm trying to think when I'm listening where I'm rocking at first.
I'm glad that you put Big Hurt number 1. But anyway,
he didn't say that.
He said Rock Bottom, so we can.
Rock Bottom is it?
I'm assuming number 1.
Well, my cousin is his name is Tango from Tango and Cash. So that's my biological. That's my cousin.
Salute.
So Rock Bottom, Tango and Cash. Got to get cuz some big shouts out.
So we had 3 on the list.
No, I'm about to give them to you right now.
No, he was just listing people. Yeah.
But Herc, I like him. I like what he do. I like Peasy. I like what he do. I like Payroll Giovanni. I like what he do. I like Vezo. I like what he do. I know I'm supposed to say Eminem, but I'm not. And it's not because I don't really look at him as a Detroit rapper. You know what I'm saying? I don't look at him as a block captain. I'm probably gonna go Timber. I'm a Blade.
Blade Icewood.
Okay. Yeah. Juan probably.
Okay.
I think I like Juan. Then Blade would be my honorable mention.
In your opinion, who was the best singer to ever come from out of Detroit, or even just from Motown?
Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder, hands down.
No, I'm
singer. Come on, man. I'm talking about Marvin Gaye. Got the voice. Well,
Marvin Gaye from Detroit.
That's what I said. Or out of Motown. Well, go for it. Whatever.
No, bar none. Stevie is it. Stevie is the alpha and the omega. He the start and stop. Like if you think about just R&B overall, the most talented dude is even over the Princes and the Michael Jacksons is Stevie because he wrote the hits, he played the hits.
He played their song. Yeah,
He did it.
And these Michael Jackson songs, I think Prince didn't get any.
No, but you know Prince is he amazing. Prince was innovative, but Stevie did it for a longer period of time, and he sung it, he wrote it, he played it, he did it from when he was a puppy. You know what I'm saying?
What's your favorite Stevie song?
My Music Aquarium is my favorite album, and no, Songs in the Key of Life is my favorite, and probably Do I Do?
What do I do?
I like Ass.
Ass is good.
Ass, yeah.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you this.
Yes, Ass too. Yes. Oof.
Ribbon in the Sky is cool, but Ass is his number one song.
As is. Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Aretha Franklin?
I met Aretha. I got 2 autograph programs from Aretha. One to Detroit All Things, and just one just signed out. Aretha was a dickhead.
Well, I heard that before. I actually heard that before.
I'm lying. She wasn't a dickhead. She was nice to me, but in real life, I heard she was.
Yeah, I heard.
I didn't. She signed both of my programs. Cool. Her nephew used to come into our store, so he was head of security for her. So, I mean, I don't got nothing bad. She ain't never do nothing wrong to me, but just out in public, I heard she was the worst.
What about song wise? What's your favorite?
She a killer. I like the whole Sparkle album, and I like a lot of her songs, but Daydreaming.
I didn't know she did piano till a few years ago.
She go crazy on the piano. Daydreaming and I'm thinking of you. Daydreaming and I'm thinking of you.
Did she do a song a while ago with Lauryn Hill? The Rose is still a Rose or something like that?
She did, absolutely.
That used to be my song right
Yeah.
Now
I think Luther wrote that. Like Luther did a lot of, like her and Luther used to beef.
Really?
What? Because Luther got in there and told her what she better do, and she's like, "What?"
That went down, huh?
Yeah,
I can see
That's
her like
crazy.
I know she did the look up and down like
yeah. Luther, what? Yeah, but Luther wrote a lot of her hits, like some of her later hits. Yeah.
Now I think about it, I want to say this. I think she played the piano in Until You Come Back.
Yeah, to me, that's what I'm gonna do. Man, she got too many hits. I say a lot of times people, when you talk about singers from Detroit, they go right to the Anita Bakers, and you know Anita good, but she came front with like barely. Listen, Aretha Franklin got mega hits, church hits.
Respect.
Man, but she got some like Sparkle. Just man, you can go through Aretha correct collection and you can just sit there and just listen to nothing but Aretha Franklin for hours, nothing but hits. I'm back to back to back to back to back to you. She got R. Kelly hits. Like you'll get tired of listening to him. Like okay, just I don't want to hear her voice.
I don't know about tired, but yeah.
It's too many. You know what I'm saying?
The catalog.
She got a hell of a catalog because she was out for a long time, you know, and she did a lot of her productions, and then she had a lot of good people, you know, help her. You know what I'm saying?
She made Rock Steady. Rock Steady, baby.
Yeah, Rock Steady, baby. Yeah. Rock Steady.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, that's my dog.
Can I ask you another question
Sure.
when it comes to music? Do you find yourself happy that younger generation, people our age, are embracing that genre of music? Because we get that all the time.
Love when young people learn. When you take the time out to understand that it's something bigger than you out there. And it's just like listening to rap sometimes it can throw you off because you don't have a sense of speech. You know what I'm saying? Just to be like slap it, flip it, rub it down. Oh no. You just can get into the jug. But when you stop and listen to somebody articulate how they about to fuck the shit out you, I mean to do it to you dirty. I'm gonna get down and hit you with this. Even when they talked about smoking weed and they were just smooth with it. You didn't even know he was talking about weed. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They got a song, the Whispers. That's my mama's favorite group, but it's Olivia.
I love that song.
It's about prostitution.
I didn't realize that till he told me that.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Olivia. You know,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Got distracted
on her way
Yep.
to grandmother's house.
You know,
Lost and turned out.
Either one, bro. Yeah.
and that's crazy too that you mentioned that.
Because then the wolf in lamb's clothing came. blew her mind and changed her ways. And now she's turned out.
And now she's turned out.
They did it. They did that. They wrote that song and performed it in Oakland and almost got killed. The pimps was like, cause you messing with our hustle.
Oh, yeah.
Oakland used to be the pimp town. They didn't want you to come and take these hoes off these my hoes.
That's the
Because
only
they're making them think.
Yeah.
You know another artist, well, when he was with the group, Curtis Mayfield.
Yes.
Curtis Mayfield and the Impressions. I love listening.
I do too.
I think my favorite song when he was with the Impressions is People Get Ready. That hum.
But I'm gonna tell you somebody, and here's another good one. There is a guy by the name of Sam Cooke.
Rest in peace.
Sam.
Time's gonna come.
Yes.
That if you need some power, put that on and put it on some headphones and listen to it. And you can wash away some of you could get over it. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't usually do that. We don't usually take our time and let the music get in us. That kind of music get up in you.
His opening line is so powerful. He said, I was born by the river in a little tent. And just like the river, I've been running ever since.
I've been
think it-
running
Damn.
ever since.
That's bars to me.
Bars.
Today, that's bars. Like,
I think at the end of the Malcolm X every time I hear that song.
yeah, that's, you know what? I'm not going to lie. They need to do a biopic on him. Or about the way he
Sam?
died. On Sam, because the way
They
he
do.
died.
It's a lot of them.
It's a,
It's a lot of
It was
but you got to remember, Sam was one of them people that didn't want to sell his stuff away.
and that's why they
Sam
got
was
rid of him.
one of them people who understood who he was.
No, he was about to come start his own, I want to say, record label or production or distribution company. And he said, Monday when I get to work, I'm firing your ass. And
Especially with two other
before he
artists, too.
fired that guy, Monday, that guy made a call and got him killed.
But you know, he tried to do it with two other people. It was allegedly that he tried to do it with James Brown and Otis Redding. That's why that plane crash.
Listen,
I ain't going too far into it.
Allegedly.
yeah, but you gotta listen. The one thing that grown folk music should do to you, it should do something to you. When you listen to Etta James, and not At Last, because At Last is a good one,
It is.
but the song that Beyonce sung in the movie Cadillac Records. Come on, we see if y'all know. Come on.
That was the one she was singing in the bathroom.
No.
No, please, not please.
No, the last one when my man died.
Yes.
Okay, I forgot what the name of it.
Come on.
I forgot the name of it.
Come on, y'all too young.
No, what's the name of the song? I know the song.
I'm gonna look
it's
it
not
up now.
Please. It's
I gotta look it up now.
when she was crying to him.
Yes.
I know that song. I used to listen to it all the time. It's called
Boy, my face
I
was going
Cry or
crazy.
something like that.
It's called
Come on.
Man, you used to say I know the song.
No, I need y'all to work. See,
Give me multiple choice. I guarantee you I get it right. I guarantee you.
Actually, I know what it is.
It's
You want me to say it?
Yes, I want you to say it.
No particular place to go.
that's not
No.
it. That's not it. That's not
That
it.
ain't it?
I know. Can you give me multiple choice, man? I guarantee you
No,
I
you
get
got it. It's on your. It's on the tip of
it.
your
It's
tongue.
not.
All I could do was cry.
Yep. That's it. That's
All
it.
I could do was cry.
Yep.
Okay, now I will never forget that.
And that's a soulful song right there.
I will never forget.
But if you listen to it, and she crying in the movie, and she looking at him, she's like, where are songs that like that now?
You know what that remind me of Hustle and Flow when he's like, push that shit out. And she start, because that moment is what you're going through. I think Scarface even had something like that. Somebody, when his homeboys died and he got a phone call right before he went in the studio, he dropped a whole verse about how he felt in that moment. So,
But you gotta think, where is the songs that like that now? Baby, take your time. It's a must. Ooh.
it's all about hitting somebody else's girl, wearing
That's
the latest
it.
clothes.
Yeah, that's it. Like Usher, Superstar was probably a good, powerful one, but Superstar damn near 10 years old,
I
if
was-
not more.
I would say this. It's a long time ago, but the only song I could probably think of when Chance the Rapper made that song, Acid Rain.
But that ain't a love song.
No,
that ain't
I'm talking about the feeling and emotion.
You know what? Those songs,
That's what
I'm
I'm
sure
saying.
they still exist, but they don't get the radio play like that.
But see, that's the benefit of not having none of that. Like, you don't need radio play to get it. Right now, you need the ability to push it to the people, and the people find they're gonna listen. You can't stop people now. You can't control them because you have the thing called the internet. And if you place it right and you put it right, they can't stop you. They can control you a little bit because the algorithm can. But once you get your fans, my boy,
Yeah.
you just have to put your mind around how much. Like, do you want to be Chris Brown famous or you want to be you famous?
Yeah.
And that's a big thing. You know what I'm saying? A you famous may be. Man, I can go to any theater in any city and get 100 people that'll come out. Just imagine if you had just think about this podcast. If you had 100 loyal followers, right? I'm talking about fans, and you did a live show, and 100 showed up. You sold out. Yeah. 100. It's hard to get 10 that'll show up for you. Following you, hitting the like button, you get 50, 100.
Oh, yeah.
But imagine 100 loyal fans.
Because I go to rap battle events all the time, and it's mainly just the rappers there with their entourage. It's never truly fans.
Best
there.
Trade battle rapper. Huh? Best battle rapper, because I love that you said that, because I love battle rap.
I like Daylight. Daylight is my goat. Or no, I like this dude. He don't get spoke about a lot, but he is top 5. Quantum Physics, QP.
I ain't never heard of him.
Quantum Physics is one of the best battle rappers ever. And he been battling.
Ever? Not ever.
No, I'm going to say, in my opinion, I mean, I know people want to do their Murder Mooks and Loaded Lux and other, but Quantum Physics.
Murder Mook used to get it to him.
He's still battle rap.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I listen to Mook. Mook. You know him and what's his name? They kind of like a team now. Is it him and Loaded? They just did
yeah. They battle
BET. But no, they just did a. I think they did an opening at Grammys or one of them together where they was like bouncing off each other.
I think it was all those people sitting there on I seen that.
I used to like Jay Mills.
What's the Detroit battle rapper blackface son name?
Calico.
Calico. That's my dog.
I just saw. I ain't gonna say that. Yeah.
That's my dog. His daddy, you know, rock bottom.
Yeah.
His daddy, my dog. So as a photographer, I got to shoot the BMF basketball game that was in Boston, and Blackface was on the basketball team. I'm gonna send you the picture when I get home. And when I've been knowing him because my cousin is in rock bottom, so I've been knowing Blackface before he was BMF. He was just, and he may have been in BMF, I don't know, but he was so regular, like never no problem. And then when I met his son, I'm like, oh man, you nice, cool dude. And then when he found out I had the clothing store, and he was like, oh man, Rob, dang, we should go into your, and we talked, and man, I love how he battled. I love how
he got a league now. He got his own league out here.
That's dope.
He mainly filmed his events in Mount Clemens though. Yeah, he got a.
That's a good place to do it at because you get to get a different, different people that don't get, underserved.
Because I think that his first 2 or 3 events out there in Mount Clemens was sold out.
Yeah.
Like they, again, like you said, underserved. They don't really have nothing to attend out there. They just people with money just chilling.
The money
they
just
tired
chilling.
of going to the same club every week.
They need something different.
They mixed it up, so.
Yeah.
But that's what I like about battle rap is like today we all can go sign up for a battle. If we do good in our first 1 or 2 battles, you can climb that ladder so quick. If you
do you think most battle rappers got written, or you think they can come off the dome?
Oh, it's a written culture right now, but the ones who can come off the top of the dome, they are what you would call the elites, in my opinion. It's like you got your A words, you got your immaculates, you got your DNA. What's the dude who do everything 3 times? I can't think of what his name is. I bought 3 of them things. I can't think of what his name, but you got something.
Who the most overrated?
We ain't doing that. Let me hear your answer. We ain't doing
Well, I don't care because it ain't no disrespect.
NPR.
This is just my opinion. There ain't no disrespect. I think the most overrated is the Conceited of the world. Great. Though.
Conceited?
Yeah.
Conceited is overrated.
Yeah.
You out your mind, bro.
No, listen what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying that this. I didn't say he couldn't rap. I didn't say he didn't have bars. I think he just get his flash because he get the wilding out love. He get the I'm on TV love. But I'm talking. Listen, them guys who be in them fucking back rooms who listen, bro. I'm sorry. I just messed up. The number 1 is Cassidy.
You think why? And why is that?
Because I didn't even think of that. Because Cassidy was good in the 2000s.
He got better though. You could tell he'd take this battle rap shit serious.
He take it better, but I think he ain't. It ain't the 90s. It ain't the 2000s. Like
You talking about I'm a hustler, Cassidy.
yes,
he a battle rapper.
Yeah, but he started as a battle rapper.
I know.
And he really better without the beat type of. But Cassidy still stuck. I think. You know what I'm saying? Him and the dude from the Wild 'N Out dude. You
know what? I would have said Hitman Holla.
Hitman Holla. Yes.
Over Conceited.
Yes. You right. Yeah.
He just don't battle no more.
Yeah.
He get one every 10 years. He don't battle. But
Yeah.
if you actually go back and listen to his battles, bars. He even got bars that's beating today's shit.
Listen, but I'm not saying, I've never said that he can't got it. I just said overrated because he get a lot of, I'm famous now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm famous. That's why you look at me as a top dog. I look at the top dog as the person who brought it from, don't got none of that fame, and he got bars. I go around and I hit these niggas. I go to your city and I battle you in your city. And he used to be that.
You got a top 5 here in Michigan or top 3?
I don't know. Only person I know is
Calico.
Calico.
Because you got there's so many out here. You got Mac Myron, you got Ill Will, JC, a dude named Snow, and that's just Pontiac. Out here you got Marv One, Quest McCody, a dude named Nology.
Did y'all ever get the Marv One picture autograph?
No.
I never got it autographed.
It's weird too. I've seen him like 5 times, man.
Hey, you never thought to get autographed?
Cause it'd be here at the house. I'm not gonna just throw it in my car.
You better have
No,
it. No, I thought you had
you're supposed to just call him and just have him.
I don't got his number.
Why?
I don't know him.
He's
like
supposed
that.
to be on the. Listen,
I
bro.
don't know him like that. I'm aware of who he is.
So let me give y'all this. This is what y'all do for a living, right? It ain't what you do solely for a living, but this is what y'all do. You got to invite him on the podcast. You got to give him that opportunity to come on the podcast. And how much it cost you to ask them? Nothing.
Yeah.
They'll come. You know why they'll come?
Why's that?
Because on your podcast, just go look, my boy, we got you right there.
Right over there.
I want to hear what you got to say because we going to talk about that.
And I'm interested in meeting Mark One. This is a particular battle I've been wanting to talk to.
But it ain't. Listen, I guarantee you, he may say, "Shit, all right, man, shit, let's talk. Get my manager's number, and then he gonna and y'all gonna hook it up." And how you think I got the people? Like, only way I got in the door is by talking.
Sure.
Because I went from, you see what I bring and I show you. I got in the movie. I'm be so happy to see that when I see it. But I got in the movie because I talk. Dougie Fresh was in the movie because I talk. You know what I'm saying? They got to get Dougie from my connection. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He didn't just reference me like Rob, but I knew his manager good enough. I knew my man Eric Blamerville good enough to use that plug. Like, hey, listen, we need to get to Dougie and well, here. I talked to him. He said have him call him. And once that happened, it was on. You know what I'm saying? But talking, y'all got a great situation.
No, you're right, because I didn't realize how many people I know in this world, and I don't even reach out to a quarter of everybody.
Just imagine if you got 2 of the battle rappers right here, your favorite, the ones you just was talking about. Them guys are coming 2 seconds.
No, I've been actually talking to some people from the battle rap community, like, hey, you want to come on a podcast? Some of them say yeah, so we just got to set up a date for some of these guys.
But that is what need to happen, because when that's your passion, and you bring a light, here's why the cocaine sell, because you sell to the underserved. That's why it works.
What Calico did out there, like,
you serve the underserved. They not on podcast every day. Some of them, they go into their job and they battle rap on the side. Like, but why you can't bring them light?
I'll tell you a person who I would love to have on here.
Who?
You just mentioned him, Big Herc.
Well, Herc, I got his number.
Hey, let's set it up. Herc, we want you on here.
Man, listen, they would love. I'm trying to tell you, my boy, they would love to come on to get, because they need the audience.
Yeah.
Yes.
They need the push. I got a new song coming out with Whoop That Bob the Bam. Here, I got some. You guys, y'all got it, my boy. I don't even try to just say it to say it. I'm saying it. Y'all got it. You got everything you need. You know about the rap culture in Detroit more than probably any other podcast.
I'm telling you, when we get these battle rappers on this show, I already know the questions to ask, and it's not gonna be no personal life. It's gonna be strictly career.
But I'm saying, so here's the one thing that God is telling you: it's time.
Oh yeah.
But you can't miss you ever heard that thing, that window when it open?
Mm-hmm.
You can't miss your open window. There is a time it's gonna close and it's gonna pass you by. You feel me? The opportunity is now, because now you can't say you don't know. Now you can't be like, oh man, we could have, man.
No, yeah.
Don't miss your window. And it only take a phone call. I guarantee you make 3 phone calls and you're going to have Herc if you want them, and you're going to have whoever you want.
Yeah.
If you want them. Because once you start stretching out, I went to the event. I went with a car like, man, I want you to be on my podcast. Here go my number. Call me, man. Let's hook it up. Give me your connect back. Or if I hit you through Instagram, I'm DMing you. I got a podcast called Takeoff. Here go an episode. Here's us talking about you. Send them a short.
Yeah. It's this girl out here she be on TikTok going all places to eat food and stuff. Light skinned girl with curly hair. I hit her up one day like, I made like a short about you. She's like, what, really? And I'm like, yeah, just to let her know, like, yo, what you do in the world of content is getting recognition. Even us, we making stuff about you. So,
But guess what? That's gonna lead you guys to one day you got to cross platform this. One day you go out and eat, bring me in. We gonna come out where you eat at.
Right.
We'll eat with you, because when I was doing content with my man, that's what we would do. I brought Dewan. We went to Coney Island and ate. You know what I'm saying? We went to the Avenue Grill, one of the restaurants, and ate. We went to Barbecue Central and ate. We made content on it, so we could cross platform. So he can get some push, they can get some push. You know what I'm saying? All it's doing is adding to it. The same way you recording it there, you put a light on it and you can go anywhere. They got the wheels for your tripod. You wheel the tripod around and you go live.
put a stabilizer on it, some type of.
You ain't even got to put a stabilizer on it. The same way you got it sitting right there as y'all sitting at the table eating.
The good thing about it too, me and Hill, we just popped up at a cheesecake spot, and we just they was getting ready to close on us.
Just last night, salute.
And then I just said, hey, me and bro, we run a podcast. Like, look, come meet the owner. Met the owner, got the Instagram. Now we talking.
And all you do is all you ask them is like, hey, listen, we're gonna come in and buy we're gonna buy some cheesecake and we're gonna review it on our podcast.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm trying to shout them out. I can't think of their name. We was just there last.
Where's it at?
It's right here. Hold on, I can, it's on Liver Noise.
It's on Liver Noise.
I can look them
Yeah,
up.
the cheese. They selling the cheesecake outside, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but they got the
they got
building.
the
They got the
Yeah,
building.
they got the building. It's right down the street from the house.
Yeah.
The name of the spot is called.
Yeah, we was just there.
We got the Instagram right here.
Because he kept saying it's a spot with a cheesecake, but I couldn't find it on GPS.
It's called Shop Miss Cheesecake. SHOPMZ Cheesecake.
Well, that's what we got to do. Matter of fact, Shop Miss Cheesecake. I'm DJ Big Rob, and these is my homeboys. Takeoff Podcast. We want to come and we want to enjoy some of your cheesecake. So reach out to us. Matter of fact, in here, underneath here, put the contact. Cut this up as a short. Put the contact. We want to come. We want to eat. We'll pay for it. We just want to eat, enjoy, and give you some prop and praise. You hear me? Takeoff Podcast. I'm DJ Big Rob, your mama's favorite DJ, and we coming. We gonna
Keep
taste
selling out them cheesecakes. Keep selling
Shop
out.
Miss
it better be good too, because we're gonna tell you the truth. You hear me?
Yeah, we gonna give honest reviews.
Shop Miss, this her right here. This is the logo right there.
Yeah.
Shop Miss
And I live down the street, so I'm gonna go before they go.